Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, welcome back, good evening, good afternoon. Whatever time of day it may be, I hope you are doing well. I believe both streams are active right now. How's it going, Reptile? How's it going, Lee? Welcome on in. We're about an hour late, I'd say. An hour-ish late. But hopefully, we'll be able to still get some good decks in today. We did play some offline, so we ended up playing one of the decks that we're going to play offline, which is going to be the Magnezone Oricorio, which has been doing wonders in ranked mode. I haven't made a video on it yet, this expansion, but Magnezone Oricorio, the dynamic duo, is absolutely killing it. Don't have anything else. Repel them into a death? Oh man. How's it going, Warudo? Hello, hello. How's it going, Andro? Rebuke. How's it going, Juna? Welcome back, welcome back. So there's a new event that came out today for the Mega Latios. We're trying to just clear some of the event missions right now. I don't think we're going to get lucky enough to find double Mega Latios out of our 5-pack openings or however many it is. I don't think we're going to get that lucky. If we do, maybe we'll try and look into making a Mega Latios deck. We'll see. I don't think Mega Latios is going to be too great for ranked mode, all things considered. But it's on the list. It's a possibility. So it's always up in the air, to be quite fair. Now, why would you copycat? You had a quick grow in hand. Come on, AI. All right, we got it back. And we got the Ivysaur. Wait a minute. They know something I don't. But I'm going to turn auto off in case they try to quick grow and not use the base Ivysaur. How's it going, Infra and Fernape? Thanks for the kind words, man. I'm doing good, Juno. We started about an hour late today, unfortunately, so forgive me for that. But we do have pretty much a guaranteed deck that I know will do very well. I've played it offline. We've gotten quite a bit of wins already. I think it's personally very good. So we have another new deck to play that has been carrying me through most of the matchups against like Hydreigon, Suicun, Greninja, Blaziken, Mega Altaria. This deck has been pretty good. And it's very simple. It's a very simple deck. Old, but gold. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Get all that back up. Here comes the big hit. I mean, the bad thing about Latios discards all energy. So even if you try to overbuild Latios and give him extra energy like they're doing right now, once he attacks, all that energy's gone. It doesn't feel too good, realistically. And it's dual energy. I think the AI is trying to make it work with the Mantike and Swanna running just pure psychic energy, which makes sense, but you have to attack twice with Mantike to actually get it. Oh wait, no, they're running dual energy. I guess you would have to run dual energy. They did not bother attacking. Well, if you won't attack, I will. Get him out of here. All right, all the solo missions are done. Let's go ahead and try to open up some packs, I guess, and see if we get anything good. See if we get lucky. If we don't end up getting double Latios, not the end of the world. Today's not really going to be Latios day. Ooh. Game crashed. Let me go ahead and reopen this. Come on, Samsung tablet. Hello? Samsung? How's it going, Ryan? You like the Hydreigon Absol deck? It's a pretty good deck. Man, oh man. There we go. Sometimes the Samsung tablet messes up, to be honest. The only main reason why I'm using the Samsung tablet is because this one has the Samsung Dex mode. So I can have a desktop application feel for the most part. It's as if I'm using it's as if I'm playing on a PC. Alright, so we have five cards here for winning solo missions. I think that was the only announcement. That was the only announcement, right? Do I trade cards with viewers? We do. We've traded quite a bit, actually. I'm pretty much all out of trade everything. We've already traded all of our good 2-star trainers. We have a couple of 2-star Pokemon left. I say a couple because I think we only have like 3. We've traded all of our cards. Some cards that I do have available for trading are shiny cards. Like shiny Beedrill, like Trio, Giratina Darkrai, but I feel like the value for Giratina Darkrai has gone down, considering, well, they've been eased out of the meta, and for 2, the Deluxe Pack EX came back, so now people opening the pack also has a chance of getting the shiny 2-star. How many points do I have right now? I got about like 1,200, I think. It's 1,500, the top 10k. We still got about 10 days, right? 10 days left till the end of the season. Ooh, Mega Latios, not bad. Yeah, I'm at 1,200 right now, which is good because I think when we got off last stream, we were at like 1080, right? 1080 something. 1050. We dropped quite a bit trying out new decks. But thankfully, we've been playing some games offline. Technically, I'm just playing some meta decks because trying out new decks live tanks the win-loss and tanks our rating. But I have been playing a new deck, so we can get, you know, a video out of it as well. It's a good deck for ranked. I consistently go on like 4-game win streaks and then lose, then another 4-game win streak, then lose, a 3-game win streak, lose. So it's very good for ranking up, in my opinion. So I'll show it off. We'll play it. You're around 1,300 right now. Top 8,000. Nice. Very good. Very good. You only got about 40k Shine Dust left. Well, the Shine Dust isn't the issue for me. Main issue is I just don't have trade fodder. I don't have cards to trade unless we're trying to trade shiny 2s. Because my Shine Dust, I'm at 1.5 million. We've opened up quite a bit of cards. Quite a bit. I just don't have anything to trade. So forgive me on that. Promo cards. Oh yeah, I forgot you can buy a promo. So we've got double Hawlucha, or we got double Hawlucha already. We've got double Onyx. I've got double Genesect. We don't have a singular Charmeleon, but he's not even one of the rare types, so hopefully we'll get him the next day, and then I can just buy the Mega Latios, and then we'll have our double. Seems good. What cards am I looking for? I'm not looking for any cards in particular because I just don't have any cards to trade. Like, yeah, I'm looking for a lot of cards, right? I'm looking for a Rainbow Rare Articuno. I don't have a Rainbow Rare Articuno, but I don't have any full art trainers, like extra full art trainers or extra Rainbow Rare cards to trade. So even trying to offer the trade wouldn't really be worth it for the receiver because the only 2-star I have to trade, I know I saw that Steelix, we're gonna go back and get it. The only 2-star I have to actually trade is going to be a Mew EX, a Gallade, or a Tinkaton. Trading one of these three for Articuno EX, a Rainbow Rare Articuno, don't think it's going to do it justice. So I'm not really humoring the trade right now. I'm not really humoring it. The only thing I can realistically trade nowadays are these. I can trade you a Giratina, Wugtrio, Darkrai, Beedrill, an Aerodactyl, a Lucario, one of these top 6 shiny 2s if it catches your attention. And I can trade for any other shiny 2. But for 2-star trading, I don't have anything to trade. Not anything good of value. Alright, where is it? Where is it? The first person to let me know which corner. Top left, top right, bottom left, middle. Which one are we going with? How's it going, Purple Cat Nerd? Where is the Mega Steelix? We've seen this on the Wonder Picks. This is like our 8th one. Pick the 3rd. The 3rd one. Alright, that was the first one I saw. Top right. Ooh. Bottom right, man. Bottom right. Now, someone did say that. I think there's like a video trying to say that it doesn't matter which corner you pick. Everything is predetermined, already seated on what you'll get. But yeah, feels bad. We've seen that Mega Steelix pop up so many times. That was like our 7th or 8th Mega Steelix. We've only won a single Wonder Pick so far this expansion. I don't know if you guys have been getting lucky or unlucky in that matter, but we've only won a single Wonder Pick. And that was with the Mega Charizard Y 2-star. So pretty cool. Pretty good. Feeling happy about that one. Do I like the Mega Latios? I haven't played it yet, so I'm not too sure. Going off of it, we did a little review before it dropped like 3 weeks ago. Not the biggest fan because it's dual energy and you discard all of your energy. It makes me feel like you're playing Mesprit. 150 damage, discard all energy, Mesprit. Mega Latios, yeah, it has more HP. You'd have to try and find some way to don it back, but you can only don once. And if you elemental switch, I guess you could try a double elemental switch. I don't know. I don't know how I feel too much about it. You just pulled your second professors? Nice. I've been opening up some of the packs. We did like 30 pack openings for the deluxe pack. Even though I basically have every single card, I wanted to try and get double copies of some of the 2-stars. I've been opening some up and we've gotten a Buzz 2-star so far. At the moment, I'm missing 7 more Pokemon cards like an Eevee, Mew, Mew EX. Just for extra copies. You heard that packs are predetermined when you click open? Never heard that Wonder Picks are predetermined as well. There was like a video of someone who did it for the Wonder Picks. Would I try Espeon EX? Maybe not today. We'll see, though. So we do have a deck that we're going to be trying out today, and we're going to be playing. I say trying out, but we've been playing it offline. We're already on a 3-game win streak. Last stream, I think we were at 10. I'm not sure how many points we were at, to be quite fair with you. Yeah, I'm not sure how many points we were at last stream. I don't know. $10.70. I found the VOD. I went to the VOD. We were down $10.70 2 days ago. That's where we were at. And the main reason why we dropped that low is because we kept trying out different decks. A lot of different decks, and it kept making us lose. Now, offline yesterday, I decided to play the Magnezone Oricorio deck, which has been doing wonders. It has brought our win rate back up after dropping all the way down to like 48% because of the new decks, the different decks, random decks we were trying, like Gengar and stuff. And this deck's pretty good, right? We win 3 and we lose 1. We win 2, we lose 1. We win 2, we lose 1. We win 3, we lose 1. We win 3, we lose 1. We win 4, we lose 1. You get the idea, right? So this deck is very good for win streaks, in my opinion. Yes, it's all just talk right now. Offline we got a bunch of win streaks, 4, 3, 3, 3, etc., but we got to actually play it live to demonstrate it. So hopefully today goes well, kind of like how it does when I'm offline, and we'll make a video on this, because I don't just think the deck is good. I know the deck is good because we've been playing it against a lot of Pokemon decks like Oricorio or mirror matchups, Suicun, Greninja, Mega Altaria, Hydreigon. I think this deck is very good, so I'll probably just play this deck all day today just so I can actually continue to rank up, because the name of the game is top 10,000, and I think 1500 is the top 10,000 prediction. Much like last season, it was 1599 to barely scrape by, so we're looking for 1600, top 5,000 or top 10,000, and anything extra will be icing on the cake. So this is the deck list. It's updated on the far right side of the screen. If you guys need to take a peek, take a look. I don't know why the deck list looks... Wait, why does the deck list look different? Oh, no. Wait, is it? Oh. So I made it yesterday offline. And I guess in the offline version, before we ended the stream, I put 2 elemental switches in. After playing some games offline, I tweaked it and put in a giant cape instead. So I need to update that deck list, because I think when I was actually playing, I realized you don't need double elemental switch. You generate energy. Oricorio only needs 1. 2 elemental switches seemed kind of bad. So a giant cape for survivability seemed good for me. And after I put that, everything else seems good. So this is the new and improved version variant. Wonder picks are predetermined. Then there's literally no point to be thinking which spot to pick. Yeah, I forgot what video it was, but someone like disconnected the game from their Wi-Fi or something like that, and it had 2 wonder picks that were the exact same, or 5 wonder picks. They had 5 wonder picks that were the exact same, and they went through and chose all 5 spots: top left, middle, top right, bottom left, bottom right. And they ended up getting the same exact card every single time for the same exact wonder pick from the same exact person. And I was like, wow, okay. I don't know how they did the experiment. Something with like disconnecting from the servers after they pull up their wonder picks on like 5 different other accounts from the same exact base account, right? They have base account 1, and then they have their bot account 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they all get that wonder pick, and then they end up all choosing different sections. I don't know. You think 1600 won't do it for the season? People these days are grinding. We'll see. I think this season might be one of the hardest. Outside of the Suicun, you have like 10 other popular decks. Yeah. Well, this deck that we're playing right now will hopefully shine some light for you guys, and hopefully hope you guys rank up. like I said, it did wonders offline. I was going on multiple 3-game win streaks, 4-game win streaks, like I just showed for the match history. But if we don't show it live, then does it really matter? So hopefully we'll be able to get some good games in and you guys can see the raw power. Alrighty, we are going second. And you always usually want to start with the Oricorio. So this deck only has 2 basic Pokemon in the deck, right? It's an Oricorio or it has 4 basic Pokemon. Double Oricorio, double Magnemite. You want to start with the Oricorio because if Oricorio ends up dying, at least your Magnemite is like the final boss. 150 HP, 90 damage, and they have to flip in order to attack you. So everything checks out for that. We do have an X speed just on the off chance they Sabrina you early. Obviously, we don't have it in hand right now, so we'll have to try and fish for it. But if we do start with Magnemite and we want to start with Oricorio, we do have an X speed to try and get out of the active spot. We're also rocking an Elemental Switch. And everything else you can see on the right side. Everything else should be good. So they've got double Suicun, which won't do anything to the Ori, and a Froakie. We've got a Sabrina of our own that I don't think I'm going to use yet. Pokeball, and a Magnemite. So, we're obviously, yes, we're going up against Suicun, right? We're going up against Suicun. And Suicun does more damage the more Pokemon we put down. However, I do think it's valuable to actually just put all the Pokemon down regardless. Mainly because Suicun can't attack our Oricorio. They have to wait until their Greninja is online with Cyrus, and they're mostly going to be targeting the Magnemites instead of the Oricorio. Got to put down both Magnemites because whoever they target first, I'll have to try and focus on next. All right, so then putting energy onto this other Suicun is technically telegraphing they have another rare candy ready to go, which is unfortunate. Now I could Sabrina them into one of the Pokemon. So for example, if I Sabrina and I Sabrina them into the Suicun, they won't be able to Cyrus my Magnemite, right? They won't be able to Cyrus the Magnemite. If I don't Sabrina, they'll evolve, swap, do that anyways. And if I can attack the Greninja and they swap off of that Greninja here, I can just Cyrus and kill it. Then we win the game. So I know I'm talking a whole bunch, but the best play that they can do for me is give me that base Greninja. And they're giving the Suicun, which is still good, because now I can go ahead and evolve this. I'll evolve the one that did not get hurt. I'll Volt Charge up, and then we're going to attack. Yes, I could have used Clement, but my thinking process was I'm going to attack this guy, hit him for 70. They're going to be one shot away from dying. And now if they desperately want to bring in this Magnemite that's hurt, they have to Cyrus. By using Cyrus, they can't use Arida, which means I get to get a kill on the Suicun and they lose all energy. So now they have to decide Cyrus and no Arida, which they're going to go with, but they still die on the backswing here, which is good in my favor. Or not. Maybe they're just going to do that. Okay. Fair play. Fair play. Maybe I read them wrong on having a Greninja EX in hand. Seems like they didn't just yet. Now, I could Clement for the guaranteed. I think I have to Clement first. And then Volt Charge. I can't evolve to the main thing anyways. And then I'll Zap. If they have that second Cyrus in hand right now, they could cook. They could technically cook. They do have the second Cyrus. Okay. So now they'll hit an Oricorio. I think we still can win this, I'm not gonna lie. They've used up both Cyruses. Assuming they don't have a Sabrina, we can still win this by putting in this Oricorio. They're looking for... So they do have... Okay, so I think they did have the Greninja EX, but they also have another base Greninja. So they're looking for the base Greninja right now. Now all we need to do is find a giant cape. All we have to do is find a giant cape, and unfortunately I can't Mars him and copycat, because I know once I copycat I'm probably going to find the Mars. But this will give me a very good opportunity to find a giant cape, which I was about to be very sad if we didn't find it. Giant cape keeps us alive against the Greninja. Problem is, they get first hit, and we don't. They get first hit, we're taking 80, we have 90, another ping and we're dead. I think that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote, Chief. Okay, so I guess that match could have gone two different ways. I could have just kept that Suicun in the front, attack it, and then force them to evolve into a Greninja EX. That could have been the better play. I also think alternatively swapping and using both Magnetons. This is all hindsight, but it's something to learn from. Using both Magnetons, because then they can't kill both in the same exact turn, could also have been it. Let me find out I play better offline. You guys are making me nervous right now. Alrighty, we're going second. We are going second. We got Magnemite in the front. Usually you don't want Magnemite to start off with, but we do have an X speed, and we'll hopefully find some other Pokemon here. Bad news is they do go first, so they could evolve into a Jolteon EX, per se, for the active spot. Rocky Helmet, but it's okay. We don't plan on attacking regardless. And there goes that Jolteon. We do have a Sabrina, so we can always Sabrina it out of the active spot if they choose to put another Pokemon down. And if not, we're going to have to try and figure out where we maneuver the energy to. Because I can't just put it onto the Magnemite right now, or else we're screwed. They were taking a long time to find out if they wanted a copycat. I think copycatting and getting rid of 2 cards for 4 is definitely going to be the better play. 1,000,000%. Got more basic Pokemon. So if they do put the basic Pokemon down and we top deck a Sabrina per se, then we can Sabrina into the EVEX. That'll be the best case scenario. It's a 1 in 5 chance of finding Sabrina, or 1 in 15 chance of finding it, so I highly doubt we'll have any luck here. But you never know, right? It's Pocket. Anything's possible. We got the copycat, so I think we are going to copycat. We'll go ahead and giant cape. Mars is nothing because he already has 3 cards in hand, so we'll just copycat this away before we put energy. Maybe we'll be able to find like Pokeballs, X speed, anything else. Magneton, Pokeball, and a Mars. Alright, so if anything, we probably Pokeball, and if it's another Magnemite, then yes it is. We'll go ahead and just put energy on the back line here, because we can at least make him use his Cyrus. Maybe he can burn his Cyrus early, if anything. And then we'll end turn. Alright, pretty quick move from us. See what the opponent is going to do now. He definitely has the upper hand with a Jolteon in the front with a Rocky Helmet. 80 damage at the moment. He'll be able to take out our Magnetons with ease. Without me finding an Oricorio to retreat into for safety, we are kind of screwed. So if we top deck an Oricorio, we probably put energy on the Magnemite into the Oricorio just to slow him down and hopefully wait until he finds his Cyrus. But I think best thing to top deck is the Professor's. Oh, never mind. We got the Oricorio. Alright, so now energy is going to go to the front. And we will retreat from the front into the back, go into the Oricorio. Both of these can evolve, so I might as well... I mean, it doesn't matter which one I evolve into, right? I'll have more HP on this evolution. Then I just end turn. building up energy like this means that once I do find that Magnezone, I can swing in. I guess evolving the other one would have been better, because if I top deck Magnezone right now, then it's impossible for me to... Wait, no. Even if I go here... No, yeah. If I put on the other one and then evolved, I'd be at 2 energy right now. If I top deck it, I can still put 1 energy on the Oricorio, and then retreat, and then ramp up one final time to go from 2 to 3. Yeah, so I think putting it on the other one in hopes of top decking it so I can swing in as soon as possible is going to be the ultimate play. They found a Jolteon. Lost all energy on that Jolteon on the back, the Jolteon EX, and EV back to one-shot the Oricorio. The deck that they're playing is so good. I like it. It's one of my favorite decks to run as well in ranked mode. So now it doesn't really matter what I just said. If we top deck the Magnezone, we'll still be able to swing in for 90 and kill this guy. Alas, we have not been able to top deck and kill, so... we have not been able to kill. I have 2 options. Option 1, retreat into the Magnemite, let him attack and kill. That's probably the only thing I can actually do right now, right? Retreat, energy on the back, hit him for 30, and then we wait. I can still ramp up to 3 energy, but trying to take down double Jolteons after I've done that is going to be very hard to do. The good news is when they hit me and I hit back, they'll have to flip, and one single flip of tails can seal the deal. That's all it's going to come down to. And this is only assuming that we find our Magnezone, right? That's only assuming we find our Magnezone. But with their Sabrina right now, we do get to live on the Magneton. So if I find it, I can still kill. Ah, man, they're making me work for this. I've already taken 40 damage. Taking another 40. Don't even have the actual Magnezone just yet. Feels really bad. Hooey, partner, hooey. Let's go ahead and X speed back. I think because we are bricking, we are going to lose. And I've already used my copycat, but if another copycat wouldn't change anything because he's at 1 card. I'm looking for the professors, which I don't have. That might be game. That might be game. We'll have to just wait and see. I think it's still possible. We have taken 80 damage on the Magneton, and I'll take another 20 once I attack, so that'll be 100 damage I'm going down from. There goes Osiris. Yeah, we've taken way too much damage. Now it's impossible, because once they attack, I can't evolve. I can't evolve and live. So even if they top deck a Magnezone here, even if I top deck, we just lose. But for the people that want to see what we get before I concede, just for those who are just curious, I guess, if anything, Pokeball and a Magnezone. Too little too late though, right? So let's move on to the next one. On-stream curse. On-stream curse indeed. Alright, sorry, I was mic muted. Alright, let's hop in. Let's play some more games. For anyone wondering, this deck is very good. I'm going to be playing just mainly Magnezone Oricorio today, and we'll make a video on it. We're 0-2 at the moment. Doesn't seem too good, but it is a very strong deck, believe it or not. I literally played this deck yesterday offline, and just to show you all the matches here, we ended up going on a 4-game win streak right there. Lost 1, another 3-game win streak, lost 1, another 3-game win streak, lost 1, 2-game win streak, lost, 2-game win streak, lost, 3-game win streak, and then here we are on a 2-game loss streak. So the deck is very good. It goes on multiple good win streaks. Again, maybe I play better when I'm offline because I'm not having to worry about entertaining a chat, and it is just me, myself, and I. But hopefully we'll be able to get some good wins in for the stream's sake, because we are going to be making a video on this regardless of what the win-loss ratio is, because I know the deck is good. All right, we're going second. And we do have the Oricorio in the active. It looks like we might be going up against a Swablu, Chingling, if anything. Now, the problem is we won't be able to actually Elemental Switch and kill the Chingling if the Chingling's in the active. I could, theoretically, just put in Magnemite and then attack with 30 on the Chingling. But, I think it's fine, right? And the main reason why I think it's fine is because we do have the energy advantage. If we were going first, maybe, but I think even if we're always going to go into a Mega Altaria Chingling, I probably always want to start with my Oricorio. We put one energy on Oricorio, he's at 50. They put Swablu's down. Assuming they're not running Greninjas and they're not running that variant, we should be fine to deal with the Chingling. But we'll wait and see, right? We'll have to see. Oh, they are running Frogadiers, Froakies. Now we got a problem. Now we do have an issue. Because I can't X-Speed back. So this is going to be a straight copycat for 4. And then I'll be able to actually swing in. The reason why I want to start with my Oricorio mainly... I can't evolve this turn. The reason why I mainly want to start with my Oricorio is because once I hit for 50, they can't swing back on the Mega Altaria because I'm safeguarded. The only way they can kill the back is with a Greninja. So as long as they don't try to find that evolution as soon as possible with their Mega Altaria primed and ready, we should be okay. I don't think I made any regrets, or I don't think I have any regrets doing it this way, because the most Froakie can do in this deck is always going to be 20 damage. That's it. 20 damage, 20 damage, 20 damage. That's all they can do. All right, so let's go ahead and Clement here. So I want to be able to evolve that back and start ramping up as soon as possible. And the reason why they're only able to do 20 is because they don't have any water energy. They're basically immobile. We'll attack here. Zap. So it did take us a little bit of extra time to ramp up here. But I didn't know if they were going to have that Swablu. I wanted to make sure my Magneton stays safe and I don't get hit with the Swablu after hitting with the Magnemite. Who knows though? Swablu is weak to lightning, right? And it has 50 HP. Your Magnemite is doing 30 damage. So arguably speaking, you could technically still just start with Magnemite in the active spot if they're only putting a single Pokemon down. Like you see they're putting just one single Pokemon down. Why not go and do Magnemite? You either kill a Chingling in the active, you hit a Froakie that can't hit you, or you hit that Swablu. So I guess there's an argument to be made on if I should have started with the Magnemite in the active spot or not, considering they were only starting with a single Pokemon. And then this game could have gone a lot smoother and a lot quicker in my favor. But overall, I think this is still a win. They're going to have to rely on the sleep, and even after they do sleep, if I stay asleep, they still need Cyrus to hit the Magneton or Magnezone. Thankfully, we're waking up. We don't have to play out the rest of the match. So far, so good, and that's it. We'll take it. We will take it. Yes, they were bricking, but even if they weren't, I don't think they'd have the upper hand. Favorite deck, to be honest? What, Magnezone, Oricorio? It's a good deck. Brick City for them, yeah. I don't think I have Suicun. I don't think I've played against Suicun. First win, we're on the board. Am I trying to get top 10,000? We are trying to get top 10,000. How's it going, Wigglytuff? The message was a little bit late for me to respond to. We are trying to go for top 10. Which is the reason why I really want to only play this deck today in particular, because I know this deck's very good, because I was Evolution Eevee with the Jolteon, 5 cards in hand. So I will say our worst matchup might honestly be the Jolteon EX. This might be our worst matchup. We can negate this and counter this by finding a Sabrina and sending him to the back line. But even finding a Sabrina is a needle in a haystack, a 1 in 15 chance. So I will say Jolteon. Usually we have the upper hand whenever we're going first. Going first feels a lot better, but we'll see how this plays out, right? Let's go ahead and Pokeball. And then we'll Professor's Research because we can't do anything else. We have Elemental Switch. It would be nice to find an X speed. So let's go ahead and Magnemite this down. Oricorio this down. I mean, I might as well start doing some damage. Right? The odds of us finding an X speed, so I can X speed Elemental Switch next turn. And I can still do that, technically speaking, right? I get 30 damage in right now. I can X speed and Elemental Switch. It'll still be good just to swing in here. If he's going to do 20 to me by putting energy, I might as well do 30 back. At least we can win on the damage department right now. Alright, so they got Magneton. They get their own ramp going. I'm trying to figure out what we can do. Mars. Gonna have to copycat. Go from 4 to 3, unfortunately. Sabrina, Oricorio, Clement. Let's go ahead and put energy here. And I think this is gonna be a swap. If they have Magnezone, they just win the game right here. They switch to Magnezone, they kill. I don't have anything that can absorb another attack, so they'll get another kill. And then by the time I'm ready to go, I'm already weakened. So if they have the evolution, we just concede, we give them the win. It would be impossible to come back from that lead that they have. If they don't have the Magnezone, then we have a good chance of coming back because I can attack with Oricorio 50, either hitting the Magneton for 50, taking him down to 30, or killing the Eevee if the Jolteon doesn't want to sacrifice his HP. We have Clement for double Magnezone or Magneton ourselves. So it all comes down to this one turn. If he has it in hand, 4 cards, I'd be very sad because he's taking forever to think about evolving and attacking when the move is... Come on, you're not going to Professors. This guy... Alright, does he have it? Does he? He has it. Alright. And this is the reason why I was just like so... a little frustrated there. Opponents take forever to make their move. I feel like sometimes in ranked mode, it should be very simple. There's not too many cards you can play in a turn. You know what I mean? There's not too many cards you can play. Professor takes high priority to play and use. So I feel like if you're trying to decide copycat Professors, you have 4 cards in hand. I have like 2 cards in hand or something. No, I think the new Magnezone is always better, Mario, because of the flip. The flip is very good. I've won games because of the flip alone, where the other Magnezone would not have won me the game. All right, we're going first. And we're going up against an Indeedee. I guess the only good thing about this is that they have to put energy on Indeedee before retreating into their, whatchamacallit? Hydreigons, right? Let's go ahead and Professor's Research. I don't know who I want to Giant Cape just yet. Obviously, Oricorio won't be able to survive an attack. Magnemite is the better option here, so we'll Giant Cape this. And then we'll end turn. It'll be nice to get a cheeky hit in if I can find a Magneton. So we have 2 Magnetons, a Clement. 3 in 12 chance of finding something, 25%. 25% will find it, and then we can attack, get some damage in early. If we top deck it, I could even, dare I say, I could Sabrina into the Dino. But I don't think that's going to be worth it. Most definitely not. Actually, it doesn't even matter. No, it wouldn't even matter. They put energy on Dino, they can still put energy on the Indeedee, retreat off of that, and still be able to swing in. So I might as well get my damage onto the Dino if I wanted to, if I was able to. Alright, so Magnemite in the back, energy on the Oricorio, and then we'll end turn. Sadly, I did not find my 25% win con, the Magnezones, the Clements, and they do have the rare candy. They always got it. They always do. So they'll be able to swing in free of charge here, kill the Oricorio, and unless I top deck Magneton next turn, I won't be able to swing back and kill them. We'll lose. So it's going to come down to a 33% chance now. Chances have increased from 25 to 33. Very good odds of finding a Magneton. Very good odds. Yeah, we got very good odds here. They're just X-speeding away because they probably have another... Oh, they don't. So I could slow them down. If I don't top deck a supporter, I could Sabrina them back into the Indeedee. They won't be able to attack with the Hydreigon again. It'll buy me a little bit of time. Let's go in with the one that doesn't have the giant cape. This might be a Sabrina play. It's a Cyrus. So yeah, this is going to be a Sabrina play. And let's go ahead and Electro Ball. And we have a Cyrus as well. So Cyrus can also slow them down ever so slightly if they want to put energy onto this Indeedee and then swap over to the Hydreigon. We'll be able to Cyrus it back and slow him down just one extra turn. So far, we should lose this game. If I'm predicting, we should lose. But we'll play it out because it's still a slim possibility, right? They're not going to swap just yet, it seems. Alright, so energy goes back here. I'm not going to need to X-speed anymore, so I might as well just get it out of my hand. Whew. I could hit first, but I think we still just do this. Just in case I need to buy one more turn with the Cyrus. We're going to need to do this. Let's go ahead and hit again for 30. We're still not finding our cards. We almost have a 50% chance now of finding Magneton. We went from 25 to 33, and now we're borderline 50%. Still not good, but hopefully we'll be able to find the Magneton soon. Surprisingly, we haven't found our second professors yet either. Or our copycat. Not looking good for us in terms of luck. Not giving up on this game yet. Come back from harder stuff. We can come back from this, hopefully. See, here comes the Hydreigon. They'll ramp all energy onto it. Cyrus will let me stall for just one more turn. Which I think I am forced to use the Cyrus. The game wants to give me a Clement or a Professor's Research now when it's too little too late. I'm going to have to Cyrus because I'll be dead if I evolve into the Magneton. I need a top deck Magneton. Yeah. That's game. I need to Cyrus. Like, I need to Cyrus. If I Magneton, my Magneton's at 110. I'm going to lose. The only way I live is by using Cyrus. I needed to top deck it, but now I think it's already impossible to win. Right? Because now it doesn't even matter. I won't be able to evolve and then be able to get into my Magnezone quick enough. I'm not going to get there in time. So this is going to be an easy concede. I don't think we're going to waste my time or his time any longer. Mathematically, it's impossible to ramp up quick enough. So let's go ahead and concede here and move on to the next one. Boom, 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 boom. Grinding ranked while watching the stream? Yo. Yeah, we won't evolve before death, which is why that's checkmate. I'm going to try Latios. Probably no Latios EX today because we don't have double copy of it, but the next time we stream, we should have Latios EX Mega, which we'll be able to play it. Today, I want to mainly just play Magnezone Oricorio all day today, and that's it. I will 100% make a video on this. I don't care what the win-loss ratio is right now. And the main reason why is because I've played the deck offline against multiple Hydreigons, multiple Greninjas, Suicuns, and Mega Altarias, Blazikins. The deck is extremely good. I think the win-loss when I'm offline is like 13-3. Very good. I played it yesterday. Very strong. Unfortunately, right now we are 1-4. But like I said, I know the deck is good. I've played it offline. We won countless games. We went like 13-3 or 13-4, something crazy. So 1,000,000% you will see a video with this deck up on the YouTube channel probably later today. So this is the only deck we're going to be playing today. And I'm ignoring the win-loss ratio currently because I know the deck's good. Just variance happens and you can get some bad luck strings going. All right, we are going first, right? I guess not the worst. Means we get to evolve first. Why not though? Magneton's in hand. I'll go ahead and Oricorio down as well. I really want to copycat this right now, but I will wait. All right. I will wait. We got Magneton ready to go. Why not? He'll do 20 to me on the front if he evolves. Rotom Dex. I've never seen anyone play Rotom Dex, let alone Rotom Dex in a ranked mode. What is he cooking right now? Look at the top card of your deck. Then you may shuffle your deck. So, oh, you look at the top card and you get the option. Do you want to shuffle or do you want that card? Ooh. It's better than the other decks where you can just look at the top card. The option to shuffle seems pretty good. Alright, so he already used Flame Patch. He wants to swing in here. The best play is going to be... How much energy does he have in the discard? He has nothing. So let's go ahead and Sabrina him. He can still retreat, energy retreat, evolve, and slap me. So I think my energy still has to go into the thing here. I won't be able to attack him and get damage on him, unfortunately. So I am going to have to swap into the Oricorio so I can evolve on the back and start ramping up. Because if I attack on the front with my Magneton to hit the Charmander to bring him back, he'll just put energy, evolve into Charmeleon, and he'll be able to still ramp the Entei up to 60. I could Cyrus again in the future, but not worth it, not worth it. Okay, so we got our Oricorio. We don't really have too much energy on the field. If we can find a elemental switch, we'll be good. We'll be set. Copycat. Your copycat will help my copycat because I'm looking for X speed. One singular X speed. One singular X speed. And I get to kill this Charmeleon in the active spot. Dang, he really wants my Oricorio dead. This is... I mean, I could let him attack for 50. I'll be able to swing back for my Magnezone. He gets +1, I get +1. Come on. This guy's using every single card. Look. Your turn has already been made, my friend. You've made your turn. You've made your move. Just end your turn. Let me move on with my turn, all right? This guy's playing every single thing, man. All right, so I can't copycat, obviously. I'll copycat down to 0, so we're going to Clement. We'll make this quick. We got our Magneton. If I Giant Cape the front, I get to attack with my front Pokemon and then still attack. And I'm good to go. So I'll go from 70 to 90. I attack. I go from 90 to 80 at the end of my turn. 80 will go down to 30 once he attacks me. 30 will go down to 20 once I attack him. I think mathematically we do live here, so I'm gonna Giant Cape. Ooh, I just realized I don't actually have the energy. I don't have the energy on the front to actually do that. Woe is me, right? Woe is me. I thought I had my second energy. I don't. So the Giant Cape would have been better on the back line. However, with a Barb on him, we still would have been cooked against a different Charizard, like the base Charizard in his deck. We'll let him smash for 50. That's perfectly fine. I won't be able to actually swing back now, unfortunately. I chose not to evolve because he already played everything right. He played his red card. I highly doubt he's going to try to play another card. So we did that. We get a chance to evolve here. Let's go ahead and retreat. Let's go in with this. I'm going to put energy back on the Oricorio, get him primed and set up. Mirror shot. Charmeleon's out. Thankfully, Entei will not be able to hurt us. Or kill us, rather, in one shot. And all we need to do is kill one more EX. A swing and an Oricorio will seal the deal. If I swing and he stays. And if we find that Cyrus in our deck, 1 and 9 will be even off to a better start. He won't be able to kill even if he found that second flame patch. Most he's doing is 60 still because he needs 4 energy to do the 120. So since he only had 1 flame patch, I wasn't too afraid of what his next move was going to be. We're going down. He's done the math. He knows that all he has to do is attack. There goes the Cyrus. That's going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go ahead and play this out just in case he red card or Mars again. Go ahead and get that energy onto this guy. Primed. Mirror shot. He's in exact 50 HP range. The good thing is he has to actually flip heads to kill us. But if he does, he's in the active spot and I still get to Oricorio. He's looking at my hand. He's seeing the Cyrus. I've never seen anyone run hand scope. This is crazy, man. This guy's bringing back old decks. Or old cards, rather. So he already knows the Cyrus is inevitable if he attacks. Yeah, I don't even know why he's bothering to try to attack, right? Like, say he flips heads. He kills, I kill him back. He's still in the active. Say he doesn't flip heads. He still loses. Like, let's end. Let's concede. Let's move on to the next. The luck seems good playing offline. True, man. The luck seems way better playing offline. But I know the deck is good, which is why I will play this deck only today. Because I do want to record a footage or a deck. I want to record footage for this deck. We haven't uploaded a video in, I think, in 2 days now. So we're looking for a new deck to upload, and this deck is extremely good. They playing like they have 30 card spaces. Alrighty, we're going second. Against an Entei. So they've got first. If they don't put down a Charmander, I can stay in the active spot. I don't need to X-speed out. I have to hope that's another Entei, 33%. Oh, that's a 100% Charmander. Well played. Well played. Alrighty, so we're gonna have to try and look for... Wait, Indeedee. Yeah, there goes the Charmander. Okay, so we're gonna have to try and look for Pokemon to swap out to, preferably an Oricorio. So we're looking for Pokeballs, Oricorio. We have 4 in the deck, technically speaking. Cyrus. We're gonna Professors over the Mars. Much better play here because he can kill me on the next turn. Wow, okay. Well, Giant Cape means that we won't die. We'll live at 10 HP, but it's not looking good, all right? It's definitely not looking good. So we're going to go down to 10 HP. His likely play is going to be Charmeleon, Energy, 60, Ramp. And I'm trying to think about how we win. I could Sabrina, but he'll just go into a Charmander at 1 retreat cost. Yeah, no, I think we're cooked. Wait a minute, you're telling me he did not find Charmeleon with 7 cards in hand? I so want to Clement right now. Oh, if I Clement, I can actually ramp up and get to my Magnezone quicker, and I'll still be able to live. If I Mars, it slows down his ramp, but he's still gonna hit me for 60 and I'll be stuck on a Magnemite. Cool. And if I Sabrina, he has flame patches in hand. I think I have to Clement into a Mars next turn. I think that's the play. I think that has to be the play. Because I need to get the evolution going. We already, like, no matter what section I go through, Sabrina will lose because he has Flame Patch. Mars, he'll be able to get second energy and I go down to 10 anyways. At least this way, I'm one step away from being able to evolve into my evolution. I'm going to X-Speed as well just in case he tries to red card because he knows I'm bricking. Come on. One Magnezone could seal the deal because I'll be able to hit the Entei. And if he flips tails, we just turn the tables back on us. There goes the Charmeleon we predicted. Hoping he just puts the extra energy on the Charmeleon on the back. Thank you. Alright, we got a top deck Magnezone. Got a top deck Magnezone. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Magnezone. Come on, Magnezone. It's an Oricorio. I can't be too upset. I am a little sad, though, that I lost my X-Speed because I'm going to be losing some extra energy, like a lot of extra energy here, just to get this play in action. Let's go ahead and Elemental Switch. Bring that to the front lines. We're going to Mars him now. Take him from his 8 all the way down to 3. Beefy hand, man. Beefy. And then we zap. It'll slow down his evolution, I suppose, to the Charizard. Alright, we got an Oricorio. See how I like this. Still possible we can find a Magnezone next turn, but maybe if we do, I still just stay in with the Oricorio instead. If we come back after we bricked so hard, I'd be surprised. I would be heavily surprised. Alright, so it seems like they have a Charmeleon on the back then. They do. Which is how they get this 50. They haven't flame patched at all yet. I do have a Cyrus, so I can bring back the Entei. I think that's going to be the best possible play, unless we risk it right here, right now. Magnezone, top deck, hit the Charmeleon. It's either I Sabrina. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. We have nothing to lose considering the brick we had to start. Professors into a 2-in-7 chance Magnezone is the only play we can make right now, and I'm glad we took the chance. Let's go ahead, let's swap, let's kill this Charmeleon and all of its energy, and he already knows what's coming. Maybe he just realizes he can't take down double Oricorio. We'll take it. Oricorio wins games on its own. Yeah, Zone takes out all energy. He'd have to Flame Patch, and then he won't be able to Flame Patch on his Charizard. That's game. So far, so good. Bringing it back. What game is this? This is Pokemon Pocket. TCG Pokemon Pocket. This game is so infuriating sometimes. Yeah, it can be. The bricks, man. The bricks. All right, we're going second here. And we are going against Nihilego. Honestly, I do like going second against this deck. It slows them down from hitting New Wave on Nihilego. And we get to actually build up our Oricorio. Because I'm assuming they're going to be running what? Crobat and Mega Absol. This is probably the Crobat, Mega Absol, Nihilego deck. Which is good, because we don't have to worry about Hydreigons, right? good in that regard. Mega Absol can't kill our Oricorio. Crobat can't really hurt us either. Yeah, we're good. We just have to make sure we Giant Cape the Oricorio. So let's go ahead and Giant Cape this. Energy. Do I need to X-Speed ever in my life? Probably not, so I'm gonna X-Speed. And the main reason why is because I want to thin my hand and make his copycat weaker if he chooses to copycat, or make his red card Mars, Mars, less effective because I've gotten rid of some of my cards in hand. The Sabrina is going to be very good because if he wants to put energy on the front to try and get a sneaky hit in with the Nihilego, I can Sabrina off of the front Nihilego. Might be tempting to just not do that because Professors could get me some cards on the back line. But because he's going to be looking like he's going to swing in here, I think Sabrina is going to be the top play. And we found the Magnemite anyways. So all is good. It's energy. Sabrina this. I don't have to worry about getting hit with a Barb. And he's not going to give it a Zubat. Clearly, that's one of his big win conditions here. Whoa! He's going to get rid of a Zubat just like that. Just because he wants to try and get first hit in with the Nihilego here. And do 60 damage to me. I mean... well played. Touche. Touche. Because he had Sabrina and he knows he can kill the Magnemite. I was about to say, killing the Oricorio, our true win condition is going to be the Magnezone. Alright, they get a +1. We trade 1 for 1. 1 for 1, not too bad. I got another Magnemite though. Joke's on you, buddy. When one is gone, we've got a second one. Boom. And hit him with the Zap. Yeah, we're gonna die here, unfortunately. I think. Oh, snap. Wait a minute. I think I messed up. I messed up 100% by attacking. But he might actually save me, because if I can find another basic Pokemon, Oricorio. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I messed up. And the main reason why I messed up is because he had perfect lethal on us. And evolving into the Magneton on the bench would have only gotten me, what? 80 health? He could kill with Mega Absol. I'd be screwed. So his red card unironically saved me here to get the Oricorio back on the field. All I have to do is just do this. Swap into that. And then evolve. Volt Charge. Mars him from 2 to 1. And then we enter. Yes, he'll be able to attack for 30. Yes, I'll go down to 10 HP. But if I can find my Magnezone next turn, it's asking for a lot. But we do have 2 Magnezones and a Copycat, so it's going to be a 3 in 8 chance. An 8 chance. Let's see. Magneton. Oh man. Do you think he makes a mistake and doesn't actually swing in with the like an Absol? Like, what are the odds he makes a mistake here? What are the odds? Eh? Yeah, no mistakes. We had a double check, right? We had a double check. All right, so his Sabrina kind of hurt us a lot. Quite a bit. If it wasn't for that barb on the Nihilego, our Oricorio could have lived. The barb was unfortunately too much to handle. All right, we're going second here against Dino, which doesn't really help. It's Dino. I think we'd rather go first against a Dino and have Magnemite in the back so we can evolve it first into Magnezone. And then when he inevitably evolves, we can go Magnezone on curve and still swing in an attack. Ooh, there goes my Magnemite and my Magneton and Magnezone. Okay, we got 2 back still. We're just looking for a zone. We'll go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do that. Since I'm going to predict he's going to attack and hit me and kill me anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and put energy on the Oricorio, accept my loss and end turn. Because they always have rare candy Hydreigon, let's be honest. If you're playing against a deck that doesn't have rare candy Hydreigon on their first turn, consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky. They've got it. Told you, they always got it. They always got it. So now I gotta find out what my move is gonna be. Because Sabrina doesn't let me hit the Mega Absol. But it does mean he won't get his way and I'll get my way. Because the reason why he didn't want to attack is because he knows I wasn't able to attack first. So he put energy on the Mega Absol so he could just have a Mega Absol ready to go. Now he needs to actually retreat off the Mega Absol into that and not build energy. Or the alternative is Roar in Unison, further hitting himself into the 90 HP range, which then if I top deck a Magnezone, we can come in and clean up. So it was good using that Sabrina. It might not have seemed like we did a whole lot, but this was very good Sabrina here. They do want to keep that Mega Absol built with 1 energy, so we're forced to Roar in Unison one more time. Fortunately for us, could not find our second or a Magneton just yet. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. Part of me wants to just go to the other Magnemite. I'm gonna Mars no matter what. Part of me wants to just go to the other Magnemite, hit for 30. Because then he'll go down, right? And then I can still clean up. DD. Yeah, double Magnezone would be good, but we can still win this with just a singular Magnezone if I can find it. Come on, Magnezone. We have to top deck it no matter what anyways. I'm gonna believe in the zone. We did not get it. Feels bad. Feels bad. What is this? They always get what they need and we get nothing? True. It's okay. I gotta accept my online luck is a little bit unfortunate. Would playing one Chingling help deal with Dino? We don't need Chingling, I don't think. You could technically, if you want to try to force a Chingling in the deck, So I've played this deck offline, Dean. We've played it offline. We went like 13-3 with it. Very strong. Multiple 4-game win streaks, multiple 3-game win streaks. The deck itself is very good, and we ran into multiple Hydreigon, Suicun, Greninja, Blaziken, etc. We got like plus 200 elo yesterday, which was very good. This was offline, obviously, because I wanted to try the deck offline first before I played online. Sad thing is, we're online now, and we're getting kind of unlucky with our hand draw, which is obviously a card game. It's going to happen, variants, etc., yada yada, all that good stuff. But yeah, played it offline. It did very well offline. We're just hoping that we can make it do well online. I guess the deck is a little camera shy, so forgive the deck. Alright, we are going second. It's double Magnemite. That's a guaranteed Oricorio. If that's a Chingling, that's very good for us. We get to knock it out. One shot, boom. And we'll still have the Oricorio with double Magnetons. I think we'll be good, considering we get that second energy advantage. They won't be able to build up that Swablu quick enough. Rocky Helmet won't stop us. We'll go from 50 to 40, and I'm attacking, going down to 20. And DD's not going to help you either, friend. Oh, I won't be able to get my Oricorio. It's okay. We're not putting energy on the Oricorio regardless, nor do we need it down at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and energy here and then just attack. Now, I would Clement right now, but we already have double Magnetons in hand. And by using Clement, it might unironically give the other player some information, right? By using Clement and us having nothing be drawn from the deck, he'll probably know, oh snap, this guy has both Magnetons in hand, let me red card him. So something to think in mind. He's gonna Mars anyways. It's a good thing we still didn't play Clement, because now we could either find our Magneton or a Clement to find it back. So it's still a good thing we didn't do that. I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, put energy on the Magnemite here and attack. Yeah, even if I used Clement, he still would have Marsed. I go down from 3 to 2, and not using the Clement means if he used Mars, we're able to actually find a Clement to bring it back. Sadly, we did not top deck any of the 3 cards we needed. No Magneton, no Clement. Now we're in for some trouble. Because we can't slow down the Indeedee from attacking. We'd have to top deck an Oricorio. We have 2 in the deck, 2 Pokeballs. It's a 4 in 15 chance of finding it. And we have Professor's Research. I'd say we have like a 0% chance. 0%. Alright, so this guy is doing 60. If I ramp up, I die, right? So I might as well just wait to ramp next turn. I just end turn here. Minimize the damage that he can do. But what kind of Mega Altaria deck runs double Mars? Yeah, he would have 100% hit me with Mars no matter if I use that Clement early game or not. I've never seen a deck in my existence run double Mars. Like, sure, maybe a red card and a Mars, best of both worlds. But double Mars is some heavy work, man. That is some heavy work. So what's the play? I could evolve. I have a Cyrus in my deck. I could Magnezone, evolve, hit this Indeedee, and all I need to do is find a Cyrus and we win the game. Or I could retreat off the Magneton right here and go to Oricorio, and then he will have to have his Cyrus in order to do anything. It's a very interesting situation, realistically speaking. It is a very interesting situation. Assuming that he doesn't have any other Pokemon and the Mega Altaria is the only Pokemon that he can really use, I think we just swing in right now and then we slow play the Oricorio into a Cyrus play. I think that's going to be the answer, right? I'm going to go ahead and Mirror Shot. I thought about it for a little bit. Oh, wait. We can't even kill this guy anyways. Did I do the math wrong? He's not going to 30. He's going to 40. So I guess we should have... And you have red card? You double Mars in a red card. What? You're literally giving me more cards. What is your last card, a copycat or something? Because that's the only reason why you would red card to give me more cards. Okay, it's the copycat. I was about to say. This guy has double red card, or double Mars and a red card. Like, what kind of a deck are you playing right now, man? My brain. Like, who are they trying to go against where they need double Mars and a red card? They must have made this deck specifically for just one single deck in mind, and they absolutely hate that deck, right? I'm losing my mind out here, man. I am losing my mind. Now the question is, does he have an answer to the Oricorio or not? Right? Does he have an answer to the Oricorio or not? We have double Oricorio, so I have double opportunities to be swinging in left and right on both of them. On a copycat, we don't need professors or the Magneton. We'll be able to draw better cards. I hope we win just off of the... Oricorio alone. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if they only have Indeedee Chingling, I'm really hoping they just don't have an answer to this. Like, they're not running Furfrou. They have no other basic Pokemon that are under 50 HP. I don't think Furfrou is 50, it's 70. They've got a Jirachi. And Jirachi's at 50, so Jirachi will die. If Jirachi is the only answer, then I think they're cooked. Got a Sabrina, which I can play next turn. They might have base Altaria. What should I do? Sabrina next turn into the Jirachi to kill it? Maybe that's the play. Sabrina next turn. They might also, if they have base Altaria, then they can win. I'm assuming the Jirachi is supposed to be so they can hit someone and then Cyrus it in if they were going up against double Oricorio. Pretty sure that was supposed to be their way out. So let's go ahead. They don't have an answer to this, right? Am I overthinking this right now? Just swing in and attack. I don't know why I did that, but if they had something like a Furfrou that does 30 with the Giovanni, now the Furfrou can't kill because they can't Cyrus and Giovanni at once. Like, I feel like he has a Furfrou that does 30 damage and he has a Giovanni. It's Chingling. Then what am I? I was afraid for nothing, man. Unless it, wait. Ah, there it is. There it is. Nah, the Cyrus is BM. You don't get to smash. You already had the win. Go in and do the 80. What deck did I just go up against, chat? That was mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. You doubt they'd have a Giovanni with Mars and red card? never know. That deck was running pretty much everything. All right, we are going first against Suicun and another Suicun. So far, Oricorio can solo this match if they have nothing else. If they put down an Indeedee, that'd be perfect, because then we just have to worry about the Froakie, and that's it. Let's go ahead and, man, I don't want to Giant Cape the Oricorio. I really just want a Professors first, then we'll Copycat a little bit later on once he draws more cards, right? Pokeball. It's another Oricorio. So double Oricorio doesn't really change anything. So we'll just double trouble here. I'm trying to think if I want to put Giant Cape on the Oricorio or not. I don't think I want to. Maybe I save it for the Magnezone. Yes, we do need to have an answer against that Greninja, so I might honestly Giant Cape the Oricorio to stay alive a little bit longer against the Greninja. There goes the Froakie. There goes their own Giant Cape. My Copycat's going to be a little less strong now if they play another card. Alright, 4 cards. That's good. That's a good Copycat. Ooh, but a Professors, though. I mean, I don't think we're going to X-Speed, right? Probably X-Speed. Giant Cape the front. Copycat. We'll redraw these Magnezones in the future. We have that Professors to come back. I think I should have Professored first. Oh man, maybe I should have Professored first. I could have found another Pokeball. We're not looking good, Chief. We're not looking good. Second Froakie. They've got their rare candy. Alright, here comes the ping damage. They're trying to find out who they want to attack first. I'd honestly attack the back, I think. Yep. Alright, the attack gets hit. They probably put energy on Greninja base. Oh, they want to Cyrus it now. Dang. I mean, if they double up on energy on Suicune, that's good for me. This is still good, because now they need Greninja EX to even swap for free. And they think they're slowing me down, but I'll just Elemental Switch instead. I'm getting my damage in regardless, and you're not getting your damage yet, because there's no way you top deck a Rare Candy and a Greninja EX. Possible that you just top decked it as your only 2 cards in hand. So now we can swing in, we'll be safe. He's already used up a Cyrus, which will keep my Magnetons. Dude. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, like, no way you actually found both of your Greninjas, man. I mean, the fact that he still found double rare candy and Greninja alone is just... Like, we both have 8 cards right now, and I can't even find a Pokeball to save my life. Meanwhile, this guy is... cruising on through, right? Cruising on through. He's still just cruising. Alright, so sadly, I do think we've lost the game. The fact that we did not find a Magneton early means that we lose because I can't evolve quick enough. You'll be able to ping, hit the Oricorio. I go to the front. He pings it again. The best I can do is stall by using Cyrus. Since he doesn't have yeah. So we can still win, hypothetically speaking, if we top deck a Pokeball or a Magnemite. 30, 60, 50% chance. Say 3 and 6. He second energy, swaps to Greninja, and he attacks, and he can ping and win the next turn. But I can Cyrus him. We need to top deck 50%. Come on, we're not that unlucky, right? No, we are unlucky. All we needed was one Pokeball, one of the Magnemites, which is 2 in the deck, 3 and 6, 50%, and we needed to find it without the help of a professor's research. Like, we needed to find it without the help of a professor's research. I mean, we lose. I can Cyrus still. Hooray, hooray. What does that do for me? He pings and I'm dead. I can Mars, or Professors. I find my Pokemon finally. What does that do for me? He pings and gets to swing in, and I'm still dead. It is insane how unlucky we are getting, because this deck is extremely good. This deck is very good, and it's extremely frustrating to try to demonstrate how good it is, but we're getting unlucky, and I can't demonstrate the actual value of the deck. Because if you were to play this deck, you're not going to be bottom decking your Magnemites. It's going to be impossible for you to bottom deck. Right now, man, we are getting just straight up unlucky, man. Try Mega Ampharos and Oricorio? No, I'm going to be playing Magnezone Oricorio all day. I will only be playing Magnezone Oricorio today, and we will be uploading a video of this deck today. I don't care if the deck list right now shows that it's bad or the win-loss ratio, because I've played about 15 games offline, and it did very well. Like 13 and 3, 13 and 4 kind of well. So I'm going to be stubborn here and play as many games as I want to play. And obviously I'll include wins and losses into the video, but I do firmly believe this deck is good, because I know it's good. We've played it offline yesterday, and I showed the match history for you guys when we started the stream today. So yeah, we're going to be playing this deck all day today. It's what helped me climb from 1,080 points to... we started today at 1,250 or something. I went up plus 200 elo, and it's all thanks to this deck. So I'm going to give some respect and credit to the deck where the credit is due. And we're going to keep playing until we win. All right. We've got Oricorio going first against the Bulbasaur. I've got a Professors over the Clement, because we do need the Magnemites first and foremost. Then I can actually Clement to evolve it. So now we're good. Yeah, we could have thinned our deck from the Magnemites or Magnetons, but Professors into that first, and then we can actually Clement here. And if we're lucky, if he doesn't find a Rocky Helmet, we might be able to actually cook this Bulbasaur with a Magnezone before he... wait, no, Ivysaur has 90, right? 90 HP, I think. Yeah, it has... yeah, never mind. Well, one thing's for certain. We can get it down into one-shot range, I think. No, we can't. I Volt Charge here. I'll be able to attack next turn for 90. It'll go down to 10 HP. That doesn't sound too good. So I'm just going to go ahead and Elemental Switch instead. And then I'm going to attack. That's the play. Because if he doesn't evolve into Ivysaur, I get to kill the Bulbasaur. Perfect. And I can't one-shot an Ivysaur because Ivysaur has 100 HP. So we don't want to just evolve, and we don't want to swing in with the Magnezone per se. We want to wait. Especially because once I hit him for 90, the status effect of him needing to flip is cleansed. He cleanses it on the evolution. So let's Volt Charge. Let's go ahead and Professor's Research here. We've got Mars, we've got Sabrina. Don't see myself using X-Speed at all. Let's go ahead and burn the X-Speed from our deck, and then we'll go ahead and Zap. All right, next turn, we can come out with a win here. Funny to see a blue, but blue unironically saved him here. And he's able to live another day, but now he's going to have to hopefully keep us asleep, or else I'm swinging in with Magnezone. Yeah, we're going to swing in with the zone next turn, I think. I think I'm going to ignore the Nihilego. I could Sabrina and kill it with the zone, but I think I just ignore it. We woke up. I don't want to stay in the active because then I'll, you know, obviously take all the damage. Let's go ahead and Volt Charge this. This might be a clear swing in. Get the early aggression going, right? Get the zone. Retreat. He might even be running a Giovanni. So I'm gonna Giant Cape this. Giovanni could kill us, so let's Mirror Shot. All we have to do is kill one Mega, so I'm going to take advantage of it. And if he flips Tails, we're also in a good spot. So, I don't think he wins. I've gone up against a lot of Mega Venusaurs when I was playing this deck offline, unrecorded. And usually against double Magnezone, you have a very rough chance of actually winning. Now, I haven't gone against a Nihilego Mega Venusaur before. That's new. Especially a double Nihilego. This is new to me. But I am hoping that we'll still be able to come out on top like we have done when I played this deck offline. Mainly because it's just impossible. Yeah, he already conceded. It's impossible to try and take... Because you have to two-hit a Magnezone, first of all. And then you have to deal with another Magnezone. But then you also have to go through the flips. And if you don't flip heads, you're basically cooked. I get to hit you for 180. It's just too much damage from the Magnezone. So every time we go into a Mega Venusaur, we do have the upper hand. Most times. You're rooting for that guy? No, I basically knew we were going to win. We've played at least... I've played like 2 Mega Venusaur decks offline with this deck. I did not lose against a Mega Venusaur. That was the first time I went up against a Mega Venusaur with a Nihilego, though. That was a little scary. But Giant Cape keeps us alive there, even if he did land the heads. At most, he's doing, what, 150 damage? I'm at 170 HP, so I was looking okay still. I can show the deck after this. Yeah, I can pop it up. How many wins did I get? The deck right now, today, this is 4-8. Offline, when I played it, we went like 13-3 or 13-4 or something like that. So I think the deck is good. Just, we got very unlucky today versus me playing offline. All right, we're going second, which is good because we're going into a water deck, which means we get to swing in first with the Magnemite. 50 damage. A little cheeky 50 damage. Yes, we're going to want to put more Pokemon down because he'll be able to do 20, 40, 60, one-shot this Magnemite unless we can find a Giant Cape. But if we find any basic Pokemons, I think we just put him down. Better safe than sorry here. It's quite fair. There goes one, and I think he double poked. Nope. All right, so he's got one so far. Got the Oricorio. I am going to Professors over the Clement for now. Got the Giant Cape. Funny enough, I wanted a Giant Cape. I kind of like the Oricorio play here. And then I'm going to attack. Because if we can top deck that Elemental Switch, I can swap and get a 70 damage in on the next turn. And then you'll have to Froakie, Evolve, Greninja, Ping, Cyrus, just to kill my Magneton. And even then, I don't know if it'll do enough damage, because he's doing 40 plus the 20, 60. I'm at 80. Ooh, and if he doesn't find the evolution right here, no, we're good, we're good. So far, so good, I want to say. We can't play any other supporter, so let's Clement here. I'm going to go ahead and retreat, funny enough. because it forces him into evolving into a base Greninja and having the Cyrus, like I mentioned. And even if he does Cyrus, he's doing how much damage? If he Cyruses, he's not using Arida, and I'm doing 90 damage, which means I can one-shot the Suicun. So I'm not going to put another basic Pokemon down. I'm going to bait him into this. I could put a Magnemite down, but I'd rather wait just one single turn, end turn. I think this is going to be a much funnier play. I don't want to put extra Pokemon down in case he's able to one-shot this Magneton at 100. Right? One more Pokemon, he'd be... Oh, the Indeedee. Oh, the Indeedee, man. Touche. I can't be too upset about that. I was about to switch and kill. I could still technically switch and attack, but I'd rather him burn a Cyrus if anything. So let's Professor's Research. Can't play any other trainer in hand. Pokeball will give us the other Oricorio, which I don't want to say is good. He already used a Mars. I highly doubt he has another Mars. And he won't be able to actually kill my Magneton. So I think I still just chill here. No other Pokemon just yet. And I attack. I know my play-by-play is kind of weird, but I want to make sure I can kill the Suicune before I put all my Pokemon down to minimize the damage. His best play is Rare Candy, evolve into base Greninja, hit the Magneton, Cyrus me to the front, and put down a basic Pokemon. And even then, he will still only be doing... Wait, am I stupid, chat? Did I do the math wrong? I think I did the math wrong. He does 80 with another basic Pokemon. I did the math completely wrong. Because I forgot he already put down the Indeedee. I was using old math versus the new math with the Indeedee. I got a little overconfident, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little overconfident. I am not going to lie. Now, the bad news is that kind of hurt, right? That did kind of hurt. The good news is there good news, chat? Is there good news? I can Mars him now. Let's see if I can bring this back after making the biggest blunder of not evolving into a Magnezone. Like, even though we knew exactly what he was gonna do, I did the math wrong. So let's see if we can bring this back somehow. The biggest blunder. Don't think I can bring it back. Because he does exactly 80 per turn. I don't know. I don't think we can bring this back. Copycat play. I've got to do this. I have to Cyrus in order to keep this guy in the active. Yeah, no, I think I might have cooked myself here. The only way we win is if he doesn't have that second Cyrus, but he will have a second Cyrus no matter what. 4 hits, 4 turns, and I lose. Yeah, no, I messed up. I miscounted. I miscounted. All it took was one single miscount. Draw 4, Magneton. Wall. Let's see. Does he have the Cyrus this turn or not? Oh wait, it doesn't matter because he can just do the 80 damage. What am I doing? Then why the heck is he still playing this out? Pokeballing, healing, just retreat, and then attack and get your win. Alright, I made a bad play there, I'll admit. I did the math correct, but then I did it wrong because I didn't see the Indeedee, or I didn't remember the Indeedee being thrown down. So my math was off. I was playing, my math was past math, not current math, which sucks. Because that should have been one of the easiest wins to take. So don't blame the deck, blame the player. Not too shy to say that I did that wrong. Alrighty, we are going second. This is, I'll admit, our worst matchup. The Eevee is always the worst matchup. Because they always have boosted evolution Eevee in the front with the Jolteon EX ready to go. On top of a Rocky helmet, which is ultra punishing. So this will be one of our worst matchups. If we can go just a singular turn of not having the evolution in the active spot, then we could somehow win. I say somehow because it's not a guaranteed win, it's just a still somehow win. Let's go ahead and Giant Cape this front. We're trying to lose all of our cards as we possibly can right now. Energy, Elemental switch the energy. Copycat, we want to thin everything so we can get the best copycat as possible. Pokeball, Magneton. We got our Magnemite. And I'll be able to swing in next turn. Perfectly fine. Alright, seems good. Now we'll have to wait and see. If they don't have the evolution this turn, then we 100% win. Maybe they did have Jolteon EX last turn. I want to say they probably did have Jolteon EX last turn, but they were trying to find a base Jolteon to deal with my Oricorio with an Eevee bag. But because I chose not to actually... Or because I put a Giant Cape, that definitely changed how he wanted to play the match out, right? Because 100% he probably had Jolteon EX there. I'm confident to say that. So let's go ahead, Magneton this. I am going to swing in for the 50 here. And I am going to ramp up on the back. We got to start burning. We can't be too shy from his Cyrus. Because if he has it, then let him use it. We have another Magnemite, Magneton, Magnezone that we'll be able to start ramping up as well. We got to take advantage of this because if he doesn't have it, Cyrus right now, then we're able to evolve Magnezone and kill the Jolteon. So there goes one of his Cyrus. Let him go in and get that cleanup. He is going to go and opt for the heal. Go ahead and do this. We're going to Clement. Alright, it's Clement. I'm only going to Volt Charge one single time. Actually, it doesn't matter if I Volt Charge twice or not, or Energy twice. Can't two-shot with the Oricorio, so I'm just gonna do that. And we'll zap. And now next turn, I'll be able to evolve Magnezone attack. Second Cyrus. Can't believe this guy actually had a second Cyrus, man. Usually you find that late game, not early game. Okay. I'm not shy to admit our luck has not been the greatest. Obviously, our luck today has been the worst, but it's okay. Can't Sabrina. Good news is he can't have another Cyrus. Retreating does nothing. He'll be able to evolve and still kill both of my Pokemon, so I might as well just chill here. Can Sabrina kill the Eevee if he doesn't do anything this turn, and then we'll be in a very good spot. Not, then it doesn't matter who I swap to. A base Jolteon gets the kill. Yeah, well played. Imagine banning Professor's Research, Pokeball, Cyrus, Sabrina, and Copycat. Yeah, a ranked mode where you can ban certain cards a week and then it refreshes. That'd be kind of cool. Or different game modes. It doesn't have to be ranked mode, but different game modes would be cool. I didn't build a Mega Latios deck. I don't have 2 copies of it, so I can't build one. How's it going? SZN? Season, I think? Season? How's it going, Ofa? Change to Hydreigon? No, we will be playing this deck all day today. Alright, we're going first. We are going first. Against double Suicun. So as long as we can find, say, Magnemite. Nice. And let's say, let's cape the Magnemite. And then we'll just enter. Now we're just looking for a elemental switch. One in the deck, we'll draw one, and then we have Professor's Research. Pretty good chance of being able to start this early game aggression. They've seen the Oricorio in play, so they're not going to be using Greninja EX this game. They're going to be using the Ping Greninja. Sadly, it'll be impossible to get to that Greninja. That Froakie, rather. I could Sabrina to slow him down if I wanted to. So energy's going to go here. It's either a Sabrina or a Professor's. Right? Sabrina or a Professor's. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling some Sabrina action. I'm feeling some Sabrina action because it slows him down a little bit just in case he has extreme luck and he's able to evolve Greninja, Cyrus, and kill my Magneton. That would be bad. Better to do that than getting a lucky chance of finding an elemental switch and doing 70 damage. This way we'll be guaranteed able to evolve into a Magnezone, and whenever he does Cyrus the Magnezone, well, doesn't matter, right? We'll be able to live at least one hit, which is the most important thing. So that's good. That's what our idea is. This will take him to 160. We'll take him down to 90. He'll heal up to 110. We'll still be able to hit him for 110 damage on the Magnezone, and he can't Aerida and Cyrus at the same time, so I think this is going to be good. So let's Volt Charge. Energy on the front, energy on the back, or Evolution on the back. Well, Professor's no Mars just yet. Another Magnemite start ramping with a Clement next turn could be very strong. So let's go ahead and zap this. I guess arguably I should have just swung in with Magnemite, hit for 90, do 110, and then let him do a swap, a rule. But he can't attack, he cannot attack the front spot, and I can make him burn a Cyrus right now. So yeah, I could have swung in with Magnezone, got an early hit. But it did depend on if he top decked that Greninja EX, or Greninja rather, and he did not find the Greninja. So now my idea is we're doing 110 damage. It makes that Suicun in the back do less damage. I'm going to accelerate things very quickly and then just go ahead and swing in with the Magnezone. I kind of want to Mars as well. Realistically speaking, we haven't lost anything yet. I won't be able to ramp up with the Magnemite in the back, unfortunately, which I think I should have done. Might have been better than the Mars play, but since we already have a Magnezone in the active, might as well go in for the kill, get our +2. He can't one-shot us. And we still have a Cyrus to mess around with when we hit this Suicun. So I think that's okay. We'll Clement next turn. Still has to go through 1, 2, 3 of us. And I doubt I see a Greninja Cyrus my Magneton or my Magnemite in the back play this turn. Overall, I think we made the right moves this turn, for this game. I think we made the right moves. He hits the active. Swings in for 80. Not bad. Legendary Pulse. He won't be able to swing back in unless he flips heads. I'm going to go ahead and Clement here. I'm not going to pass up on the opportunity to do big damage. So I'm not going to be retreating out of the active spot. We'll be hitting it with the Volt Charge. Ramping this guy up. X-speeding. Oricorio-ing. We're doing everything right now, alright? We're making sure we have the best possible chance to find this second Magnezone. And if he tries to Mars us, I want to make sure we can find that Cyrus. We only have 4 cards left in the deck, only 1 card in hand. His move now, right? Thankfully, he's still... If he uses Mars, my Oricorio can still clean up. If he Giant Capes the front, I can still... He already used 1, but I can still kill with the Magneton, doing 80. So he had to decide between what supporter to use. Cyrus, Arida, Mars. I think Arida was the best play. Him landing heads was also the best play. So he did everything correct. It's just unfortunate for him. He's not able to actually come back. That's all she wrote. Magneton, Magnezone, man. Yeah, usually when we're in this matchup, we shouldn't have a hard time. Let's go ahead and Volt Charge and Evolve. We shouldn't have a hard time in this matchup here. You're only going to have a hard time if you get extremely unlucky and your Magnemites are at the bottom of the deck list. But more times than not, out of all the Suicun Greninjas I've gone against, we win a majority of the games. Because they have to decide on who they're attacking with their Water Shuriken. And you should have at least 2 Magnemites on the field with that Oricorio in the active. So they're going to have to burn a Cyrus on the bench. And that's one of their Cyruses already gone. You should be in a good spot here. As long as you don't misplay and you don't get unlucky. I know that's the gist of all pocket games, right? Just don't get unlucky. Just don't get unlucky. How's it going, Edward? I suggest we could try out some Greninja with our Hydreigons. The main reason why I'm stubborn and I want to play this deck is because 2 days ago on Thursday, we played Pokemon Pocket. I tried out random decks. I tanked my points all the way down to 1080. I was at 1080 or 1070. I played this deck offline, right? This deck offline yesterday, Friday. I went on a lot of win streaks. 4-game win streak, 3-game win streak, 3-game win streak. It was great, right? I win 4, I lose 1. I win 3, I lose 1. I win 3, I lose 1. I win 2, I lose 1. I win 3. It was great. So I know the deck is good. So I came in today being like, all right, I played this deck offline. I already know it's good. Let's show how good it is. Sadly, the win-loss ratio in the top left isn't showing it true potential. We're 5-9. But again, I know the deck is good, and I know that I've played poorly in some matches, and I know that we've had some games, at least 3 of them, where we've gotten extremely unlucky, aka our main cards at the bottom of the deck, like the bottom 2. So I am going to be stubborn here. I'm going to keep playing some matches. I'm going to keep going until we get more wins, and I will be making a video on this and talking about how good it is, because I know how good it is, because I've played it already. It's just that the deck is a little camera shy, so forgive the deck if the deck doesn't want to perform so well right now, but I know the deck is very good. We went up plus 200 elo offline yesterday. That can't be for nothing, right? Plus 200 is big. All right. We are going second, and it's a psychic deck, which means Ching Ling is in the front. And who do we got? Magnemite to do exact lethal. And usually Ching Lings don't run giant capes. At most you'll see them is with like rocky helmets, and that's all. So we get to kill a Ching Ling, and then next turn I get to Sabrina into the other Ching Ling. It's gonna make the Mega Altaria a lot weaker. Or if they do find a Mega or a Swablu right now, and they don't find any other basic Pokemon to put down with it, I can kill the Ching Ling, Sabrina off of this Ching Ling into the Swablu. Swablu's weak to lightning. We'll be doing exactly 50 damage. We get to kill right then and there, so stuff to think about. Either way, let's go ahead. Electro Ball off the rip right here. I think I probably should have hit him with the Mars, because his Licia has at least another basic Pokemon in hand. A Mars this early would have been good. Considering I can't play 2 supporters next turn, I'm going to be using Sabrina 100% if he doesn't put another basic Pokemon. So yeah, we might have made a small misplay here by not using Mars. We'll find out very soon. If he puts another Swablu down, then that's an automatic win, I think, for us. It's an Indeedee. It's an Indeedee. If he doesn't evolve, then I'll Mars him. Right? Right? Should I evolve him? Or Mars him? Probably. Yeah, I probably should. I stay in the active with Magnemite. I attack, kill, evolve the back, Magneton, ramp up. There goes the other Swablu. I think this is still gonna be... He hasn't evolved yet, which is what I'm curious about. So this is gonna happen no matter what, right? Let's do the what's gonna happen so we don't waste time. Vault Charge is gonna happen. I really want to just Mars him. We already have a Magnezone in hand, and that's all we need, just one. The main reason why I want to do that is because I want to just hit. And then if he goes into a Swablu or an Indeedee to try and tank, then a Sabrina wins the deal if I was able to get his Mega Altaria out of hand. But him going in the active means one of 2 things. He either has the evolution ready to go, or he's going to try and put me to bed at risk of 50-50. If I was him, if I don't have Mega Altaria, I wouldn't risk the 50-50 Sing. I'd go into the Altaria knowing that you can tank a couple of hits. If he Sings here, he's throwing, and if he gets lucky, then it was just him getting lucky. So we'll see. The long pause from the opponent means that he's probably thinking, he's weighing the pros and cons right now. It's either you have it or either you don't. And he already used Professors, so he can't Sabrina me into the back. So if he does get first hit in with the Mega Altaria, I'm swinging back with my Magnezone. Him energy there means he's about to retreat over to the Swablu, or from the Swablu. He's gonna take the 50-50. Now you see, I don't think that's the best possible play, man. I feel like if you don't have it, you go in DD and heal. Like, what happens if I woke up? No, arguably speaking, I can still wake up. All I need to do is find one Magneton and I can evolve and wake up. I still think him staying in is a bad idea. Yeah, we got the evolution. Like, hello, hello, I'm wide awake. You should have just retreated into the back line and tanked the hits and heal it. That's what you should have done. You never go for that 50-50 Sing when I can one-shot you back and you have a guaranteed way to live to see another turn. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's what they all say. I mean, I have no reason to lie about the deck, Mano. I did show the wins that we got offline at the beginning of the stream. I showed the win-loss ratios, or the recent battle history, so to say. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, the thing is, Lee, I haven't made a video. I haven't posted a video. I haven't posted a deck list recently, the past couple of days, so I need to find a good deck that is good, which is why I was testing this deck offline. And since I know this deck is good, this will be the next video we upload. Because if I was able to go from 1080 ELO to 1250 or 1260, like plus 200, and that helped me win a lot of games against Suicun, Altaria, Hydreigons, and Blazikins and stuff like that, then I want to share this deck and let other people know that this deck is very good as well. Yeah, I still had Sabrina Itachi, but they didn't know that I had it. Alright, we're going first. And I'm gonna be honest, usually I don't want to go in with Magnemite first. But because we're going first and they're Psychic, and I think they might be running a Chingling, I'm gonna go in with Magnemite here. Because, for one, it does suck that I won't be able to actually, like, this is how it's gonna work out, right? I Energy, Magnemite, I attack. Yeah, I Energy, Magnemite, I attack, and they'll be able to swing back with their Mega Altaria, they win. That is the worst possible scenario. However, I have an Oricorio in the deck. We have 2 Oricorios in the deck, so sacrificing one little Magnemite to take out the Chingling, I feel like is better than nothing. Yes? We don't necessarily need to kill the Chingling, per se. The only item cards we have in the deck are Pokeballs, 2, an X-Speed, 1, and an Elemental Switch, 3. Or 4. That's it. So we could slow build the Oricorio and do the slowest build possible. Like, arguably, I could do that. But because we were going first, I wanted to just mix it up a little bit, you know? Just mix it up a little bit. So let's go ahead, let's Magnemite this. Let's kill the Chingling. We go up +1. We'll find out very soon if I'm making a wrong idea or not. Because usually, no matter what, even if you're going up against Chingling, you go Oricorio. Chingling will never be able to kill you in 7 turns, 7 hits. If they evolve into Mega Altaria early, you have Oricorio to tank the front. Your Oricorio is going to take care of the Chinglings. And then you can have your Magnemite safe in the back, ramping up. Alright, say goodbye to the Magnemite. Magnemite is out. And Professors is in. We're looking for another Magnemite. Magnemite, this will be a 50% chance Magnemite, 50% chance Oricorio. It is another Magnemite, not too bad. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. And we will end turn here. As long as they don't have Cyrus this turn. Ooh. Well, they don't have Cyrus this turn, but they might have Cyrus next turn. Thankfully, we do have Mars in our hand. I'll be able to Mars him back down from that. He started at 1, went up to 6. Hopefully, I can Mars him back down here. That's strong. That's honestly very strong. Now he's got to decide who he wants to target, right? He'll never be able to attack with a Greninja. Ooh, never mind. If he has Frogadier, Frogadier does do 30 damage. Which is why I guess he put energy on this Froakie on the right. A base Frogadier can get him there. I think so far we'll be good though. If he goes Frogadier, I'll be ready to swing back with the Magnezone. Mega Altaria won't be able to do too much damage, but it's still going to come down to a 50-50. Either he lands heads and hits us back, or he doesn't land heads. So, moment of truth, right? We'll have to wait and see. No, this was totally not the play. Top deck Giant Cape. Top deck Giant Cape. I see what he was trying to do. Let's go Magneton. Let's evolve this. We're going to kill the Chingling. Now we have multiple ways to actually win. Let's Mars him. That was a very smart play, though, because then he could have pinged with Water Shuriken to kill the Oricorio, and then he would have been able to kill my Magneton before he even had a chance to ramp up and evolve properly. It was his last desperate attempt. He could still kill with the Frogadier, right? Pings with Greninja, goes into the base Frogadier, he kills, but then I'll be able to swing back with my Magnezone. So we'll have to see if he does end up taking that bait or not. A Copycat, second Copycat, restores his hand back. Absolutely wild. Good news is he won't be able to Sabrina or Cyrus us. So his play is still going to be the same. Does he want to go into Frogadier and kill? And he has to hope we don't have Magnezone to swing back and finish him. Or what's the play? Can't Cyrus this turn. What is his play? Alright. So now I have to make the decision. Whoo-wee. Magnezone, I'm down to 130. He's doing 130. If I wait any longer, he'll have his Cyrus and he'll get first hit, which is bad. So I've got to take the opportunity, go in and swing with Magnezone, unfortunately. And it's going to come down to a 50-50 right now. Sad truth is I can't wait any longer. That second Copycat saved him, even though we Marsed him back down. Second Mega Altaria. Professor's Research. It's tough to say if he had that Cyrus in hand or not. Maybe I should have assumed he didn't because he didn't play any Professors yet. I could have taken the chance, taken the opportunity of no Professors, but then what's our win condition, right? We don't really have a win condition. He has two Mega Altarias, and then we're kind of screwed after that. Yeah. Well played, good sir. Well played. I've never had a Mega Altaria win like that before, but that's a good match. Yeah, I see what you mean, Lee. You could say I could play multiple different decks given the short time frame, but the thing is, Lee, I've already played, like Thursday, for example, we played all the random decks, right? Thursday, we played all the random decks, and that's why we tanked our win-loss ratio. We played Gallade, two different versions of Gallade. We played Gengar and Alakazam, another Gengar. We played pure Jolteon's deck, right? We played like 6 different types of decks, 7 types of decks on Thursday, and our win-loss ratio tanked drastically because we kept switching decks over and over. That's the unfortunate part. So yes, hypothetically speaking, I could play different decks and try to get more footage to actually record. But because we deranked so much on Thursday and I ranked up so much yesterday thanks to this deck that I'm playing right now, I kind of, because the name of the game is I still want to rank up to top 10,000. Since I had a lot of good luck offline yesterday playing this deck, Magnezone, I'm going to play the deck. I want to play the deck. I want to rank up. I want to get top 10,000. And since I already know that this deck that I'm playing right now is good, sticking to it so I can play it. We'll guaranteed get a video out of it. And I only wanted to, I have some errands I got to run today and stuff like that. So I only wanted to spend time offline recording, editing one single video. So this will be the one video that we do end up recording and uploading. So right now I have no needs to upload another video or record footage of another video or try out another deck. Hence why we're only playing this deck. Sure, it means I'll get down on trying out other decks and possible videos, but I'm content with just making this one video here. All right, we're going first. We got Oricorio in the active. First is good against Dino because if we can find the evolutions, Magneton right now, we don't have. All right, now we're in some trouble. Now we're in some trouble. Because we needed the evolutions on curve immediately or else we were going to be in a bad spot. We'll still throw down everything we have just in case they Mars or red card us. And we'll go ahead and end turn. So now we got to find Magnetons. There's still a possible chance we can find it in top deck it because as soon as we can evolve, we'll be able to swing back against the Dino once it swings in, and we should be able to clean up double Dino. Should be able to clean up here. Because our Oricorio is going to die next turn. So we're looking for, we have 2 copies of Magneton. We have a Clement, which is technically 3 copies. We have a 3 in 12 chance, 25% chance in fact, of finding what we need. And we do have some research, some copycats that it does increase the odds quite a bit. Thankfully, we did find at least 1 Magneton. We'll take it. It's Volt Charge. I'm going to Mars him. Yes, it might be early, but 4 to 3 when he needs 2 out of the 3 to be a rare candy. Hydreigon could slow him down ever so slightly. Let's put energy on the active spot and end turn. Because energy now doesn't matter if we lose it on the front. If we top deck, say, a Magnezone, I can still ramp up Volt Charge, bench energy, 3 energy, and swing in and hit the Hydreigon. If for some odd reason I did brick him and he didn't get the evolution, I could swing in for 50 next turn with the Oricorio. It would have been, I guess you can say, best of both worlds here, right? Unfortunately, the Hydreigon will always get the rare candy, no matter what. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. I am going to enter in with the Magneton, having full confidence we'll find Magnezone. Even if we don't, I was going to enter in with Oricorio, and I still won't be able to attack with Oricorio anyways. So we'll still have the energy ready to go on Magnezone regardless. So Magneton is going in for that reason. Got a Giant Cape, and since we didn't top deck it, we're going to retreat into the Oricorio. And like I said, we would not have been able to build 2 energy on Oricorio to attack. He's going to be here to tank, and we still have that 1 energy on Magneton primed and ready to go for the next turn to attack. So it's basically like nothing changed. Everything on the field stays the same. Nothing changed. We just took a chance that would have paid off. It was a good risk, high reward kind of thing without really any loss. Now, unfortunately, we are in a very bad spot. Hydreigon early is always a fear to go up against. But we're going to go back in with the Magneton because we can't tank anything with the Magnemite. We got to find that 20% Magnezone here. We haven't pulled a single Professor's Research yet. And we do have double Magnezone. I have faith. Professors, it's a 2 in 9 chance. Alas, we don't have it, and that is all she wrote, unfortunately. Sometimes it's kind of how it works, right? I could build up energy, ramp, elemental switch, 60 damage, but we'd be wasting my time, their time, your time. Concede. Sometimes that's just how it works. We were playing too many random decks on Thursday, yeah. I went into today's stream with just one thing in mind. I looked at the amount of videos we've uploaded recently, and our last video that we uploaded was January 14th. Today is the 17th. We didn't upload anything on the 15th, 16th. Today's the 17th, and if I don't get footage to record, that'll be 3 days of no video. So I went into today with one goal in mind, to get a video recorded. And this is the deck. This is the deck. Now I'm starting to wish that I actually live streamed all of my games I played offline yesterday. Those games were actually very good, man. Day 3 of asking for a Smeagol Porygon deck. Wait, what? All right, we are going first. And it's good that they wait. Oh man, going second would have been better in this case because they have Indeedee in the active spot. It's okay though. We have X speed, we have Magneton. I can evolve first, and I can go into Oricorio with X speed, so I'm able to actually elemental switch. So now we can Magneton here, Oricorio here, X speed. I'm using everything because I don't want their copycat to be stronger than it already is. Retreat, Oricorio. Next turn I'll be able to attack for 50. We'll be set. All right, not bad. Now we wait. They're gonna have their Dino this turn, and the next turn they'll have Hydreigon. So we have to prep. We have to prep. No! No, they don't. I've never seen a Dino deck not have it. Dino is one of the most consistent decks in the current expansion, in the current meta. I've never not seen a... Oh, wow. This is big. This is big. This is big. Let's go ahead and Giant Cape that Magneton. We're going down to 0 cards. Your copycat will do nothing for you if you have a copycat. And I know they run copycat, at least 2 of them. If they didn't find a Pokeball at all, they're probably holding on to double copycat, double rare candy, double Hydreigon. They top decked a Pokeball just now. Ooh, I'm hoping it's a Absol, Mega Absol. Let's go, Mega Absol. All right, looking good, looking good. Oricorio holding down the fort right now, all on his own. He's definitely holding down the fort. As long as we don't see any dinos, we are gonna swing in. Let's ramp up here. Let's give extra energy to that Magneton, because now we can bring this Indeedee down to 50. I was hoping it was going to be 40, because then we could have swung in with this other Magneton, finish it off. All right, he has to top deck another Pokeball here. Fine, or a Dino. I know he's running. He's got to be holding on to double. Yeah, my guy's got to be holding on to double copycat. Now, unfortunately, he'll get rid of my one and only Cyrus. Not the end of the world, I suppose, right? Every time we get a supporter, we're going to be playing it anyways. Ooh. Part of me wants to just swing in and attack with Magnezone. He'll be able to two-shot me, but I won't two-shot him. I could wait. I could wait. He heals a lot. Maybe I wait one single turn. I'm gonna zap. I'm gonna zap. I'll give him one card in hand for him to copycat if he wants to copycat down from 8 to 1. Ooh, he's got it. He's got it. I gotta say, the reason why I don't want a Magnezone attack is because I gotta save it for the Dino. The Hydreigon is the big fear that I have. Alright, well, he's got his rare candies in hand. Do we top deck a Mars? Do we top deck a Mars? Professor's research. We top deck the Mars. I am wondering if I just sacrifice my... Oricorio. I feel like we do just sacrifice the Oricorio. Since he knows Magnezone's in hand, I might as well play the Magnezone. No shy about that. I'm gonna zap. This might be a sacrifice Oricorio play. Let him throw the Dino Hydreigon and then swing in here, and then I'll swing back with the Magnezone. And if he flips tails, beautiful time, right? Beautiful time. That's what we're gonna do. Hydreigon's going in. So I don't have my Cyrus to bring the Mega Absol back. But we do have another Oricorio, so I'm not too shy of sacrificing one Oricorio now for the sake of knocking out their Hydreigon, their big win condition. And it helps my Mars get a little bit better in the future. Alright, Magnezone's going in. Copycat. Ooh, this will be a very good copycat play, but if I copycat, they'll copycat. You know what? It's okay if I copycat right now. Because if I copycat and they copycat my copycat, I can Mars them. Ooh, Sabrina's gonna do some wonders. Alright, Mirror Shot. Now we got double Magnezone and a Sabrina. This might be good. This might actually be good. They can't... Thankfully, they can't build up another Dino because they already put that spot with Qingling. I kind of feel like they made a mistake not being able to put another Dino down at the moment. Okay. Now they do attack. Ooh, getting rid of my Sabrina sucks, man. That sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect them to retreat. I'll be 1,000,000% honest with you. Oricorio is gonna go down. Energy on the Ori. So now I have to attack, right? Let me think about this for 10 seconds. If I attack with the Magnezone, the other Magnezone, I'll go down to 20 HP. I finally kill the Hydreigon. Assuming he doesn't have a Rocky Helmet, I can finish him off and kill him. He could burn a Cyrus right now to kill this weakened Magnezone. With the Hydreigon, I think burning a Cyrus is going to be better. Both of us on low HP. It's not like the Mega Absol here can actually one-shot me anyways in the future. So we're going to go ahead and retreat, and we're going to swap, and we're going to swing with the Mirror Shot. This is going to be the absolute last time Mega Absol ever swings in, so I don't have to worry about my Mars being in danger. However, I will use Mars on this next turn, I think. I'm hoping that he just swaps over to Hydreigon. Cyrus is the back Magnezone to kill it, to go up +2, and then I can Mars him down to 1. He wants me to kill the Qingling so he can build up that second Dino. Man, touche, dude, touche. He wants me to swing in and kill so he can build the second Dino immediately. So now my play is what? Should I go into Oricorio? Kill the Qingling, go up +1. They'll be forced into the Hydreigon. And then I Magnezone it. And then they'll have to go into either Naditi or Mega Absol, which then we can clean up. And I'm pretty sure my play... I'm wondering what my play should be. I have two options. I can Mars right now and then attack with Oricorio, forcing the Hydreigon, and then I kill the Hydreigon, safe on the Magnezone. Or I can attack, let him put a Dino down, he kills my Oricorio, and then I Mars him down to 1. And the odds of him finding a rare candy and another Hydreigon will be very slim. I'm gonna Mars right now. I'm gonna switch in Mars right now, because if I can prevent him from putting Dino down for one singular turn, we win, I think. Like, I know he wants the Qingling to die so he can put another Dino in the back, so once his Hydreigon dies, he'll be able to evolve Rare Candy. But as long as I got rid of his Dino in his hand right now, and he doesn't put it down on the field, yes, he still has Professors, yes, he still has Pokeball, then we can win the game. He got it. He got it. Maybe I should have just not used Mars. Wait until he attacked, killed the Oricorio. He'll 100% put the Dino down that turn, but I could Mars his hand to 1, and maybe then it would be impossible for him to have Rare Candy and the evolution. Yeah, that sucks, man. That does suck. Alright, there's still a slim chance we can win. He has to not have any Rocky helmets, first of all. And he can't have a Cyrus in hand. There's no way this guy is gonna get lucky and have everything in hand though, right? Rare Candy, Hydreigon, and a Cyrus. That's just too unfair, man. That's too unfair. To have Rare Candy, Hydreigon, and Cyrus. He's gonna go in with the Dino whether he has Hydreigon or not, because it's just a smart play in my opinion. Oh, maybe not. Dang, I wish I had my Mars for now. He could just retreat over to the Indeedee if he wants to. And with only 3 cards left, he's bound to have it. Mars would have sealed the deal here, I want to say. I still think it's possible to win though. Assuming he doesn't have a Giovanni and he doesn't have a Rocky helmet, I think it's still possible to win. Because he'll swing in, make me go from 140 to 130. I swing back and I hit his Dino. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't heal. If he healed on the Mega Absol first to go from 60 to 80, then he could have healed. Let's go to 80 to 100. He could have theoretically survived a hit on my Mega Absol or my Magnezone. Alright, it all comes down to this next move. Hopefully the opponent won't take forever to think about this move, because he only has 2 cards left. And if he bottom decked the Hydreigon, then we win. Moment of truth right here. Let's see how long the opponent takes to think about this before he decides to swing in with the win condition. Copycat down to 1. There's no way his 1 card, 20% was it. It was not it. We'll take it. All right, at least he finally played and we got a win. That was the toughest matchup I've ever gone up against with this deck, in my opinion. Ultimately nerve-wracking. I do think we blundered and I should have just attacked with the Oricorio, let him put down the Dino, and then Mars him down to 1. That would have probably been a lot better play than using Mars early. Let me know your thoughts and let me know if you agree, but I do think we made a mistake by playing the Mars a bit too early right there. Wow. That was nutty. That was nutty. Do I have any idea how to make Megalodios work? I haven't played Megalodios yet, so no, unfortunately I don't. Can't help you there, brother. Cannot help you there. Hopefully next time we go live, we'll have Megalodios and we'll be able to play Megalodios. I've got 1 copy and I have not been able to buy another copy from the shop because I haven't played. Or maybe I have enough currency to buy it from the shop. I don't know. I haven't checked. All right, we are going second, right? Yes, we're going second. So they get evolution advantage. They don't get energy advantage, and they need 2 energy to actually do something. So Yes, they'll be able to one-shot my Oricorio with the base Decidueye. But we are free from the Decidueye EX. I'm thinking what I do is my Pokeball. If it's a Magnemite, I was hoping it was. He needed it to be a Magnemite. We desperately needed that to be a Magnemite. I'll just go ahead and Giant Cape this front. And I'll end turn. I don't know if I want to put down the Oricorio because it's just going to be fodder at the end of the day for this Rowlet Decidueye. One hit, boom, they get a +1. My Magnemites, one hit, boom, they get another +1. Right? Sniping Arrow Decidueye is going to hurt me drastically. And now I got Magnemite way too late. Because now I'll never be able to evolve it. It'll die. I needed to evolve it this turn. He snipes it, I go to 10. Then I can Magnezone and finish. 4 hits on an Oricorio, and that's not counting the healing. Our Oricorio in the front will die no matter what. Whew, okay. How do we win this? I think I have to admit that we have our back against the wall. I need to put down all my cards and Copycat in hopes of finding... What am I hoping? To find another Magnemite? And I can at least evolve one of them. It's the only play. Is that the only play? I have to put everything down knowing he's going to be able to snipe the Oricorio for one. Maybe he takes the bait and kills the Oricorio and not hit the other Pokemon, and then I'm able to actually ramp up. That might be the play. Maybe he'll just snipe the Oricorio and I get lucky and I can evolve and kill and win here. Because yeah, if he hits the Magnemite, I took a gamble to try and find the second Magnemite so I can have double Magnemite down. He did not find double Magnemite, so once he hits this Magnemite, we lose the game. That's a game loss, fortunately. That is a game loss. So it seems like we do get countered hard by the Decidueye, if you wanted to know. What's the floor for top 10K right now? I think 13. I think 13. Megalodios is never going to be great. Yeah, probably not. I'll probably have to play the deck, play it on a non-ranked match just to try it out. I don't think I'm going to be playing Megalodios in ranked mode as a video to upload, but I'm still down to play the deck and upload the deck. I just have to not do it in ranked and let people know that we played it outside of ranked. Because it could still be a fun deck to play, right? Alright, we're going first. Let's try and get a couple more wins here before we wrap it up and talk about the win-loss here. And the deck itself. We've got a Sabrina, we've got a Pokeball. I'm really hoping it's a Magnemite. Nice. I'm gonna Clement. Yes, he'll be able to know that I have the Magneton in hand ready to go, which will make him more eager to want to red card me, but let's be real, right? People are fiends nowadays. If they see you have 4 cards in hand, they red card. If they see you have 2 cards in hand, they red card. If they see you have even 1 card in hand, they still red card you. And then they copycat because they want more cards for themselves as well. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if I were to use the Clement or not to indicate what I have in my hand, regardless. I'm not going to put another Pokemon down. We're going to go ahead and do this, and we're going to end turn. Actually. I will put the Oricorio down. And the main reason why I was like, okay, if I don't put another Pokemon down, I don't have to worry about this guy killing me by putting all basic Pokemon, and then Sabrina, because he'll be doing 20, 40, 60 at most. I live at 20, that's fine. But if he Sabrina's, I'll just go into the other Oricorio, right? Like, no big deal. So we put another Oricorio down to protect us rather than hurt us. I know he does 20 extra damage. I think that'll be perfectly fine. Wow. His hand. Mars? Mars? Dude, he's got 9 cards. You know what's funny? If he doesn't find Pokemon cards to use, he won't be able to ever draw his Pokeballs that he's looking for. Alright, I'm not going to give up on this opportunity. I'm going all in on this guy. We're going all in. We're not passing up on the opportunity. Hit him for the 110. Not even Erida will keep him alive. And we'll be able to pick up a +2. And if he doesn't land heads, we're healthy. We've got Suicun down. This guy Omega bricked. Feels bad. Another Suicun, which won't be doing much once we kill this. I mean, I guess it will, right? This guy's doing 100. I'll be able to get 2-shot, but let's see. Maybe he doesn't land heads, and I get to walk out of here free. Moment of truth, Suicun. As long as we wait to see if he flips, I'm just talking to fill the empty silence. He's gonna flip here, and no go. No go. This is why the new Magnezone is very good. It has 10 more HP than the other Magnezone. Yes, you're doing 20 less damage, but at the end of the day, 50-50, you get a chance to do another 180. Like, you get to do a lot more damage if they just flip tails one single time. That's all it takes. It's way better than that other Magnezone. So this deck right here is basically old, because before, I don't know what expansion it was, people used to run Oricorio Magnezone way in the past, right? I don't know what expansion it was, but this is an oldie. This is an old deck for sure, but it's new and improved because of the new Magnezone, and we have Clement to find Magnetons more consistently, and I guess you can say the copycat as well, right? Like the new Magnezone, too good. Yeah, it'll take some time for us to hit 1.5k. Am I running double Cyrus? I am running just 1 and 1. 1 Cyrus, 1 Sabrina. Alright, we're going first, which kind of sucks. The only good news is it's okay because it's a Psychic deck. And Psychic deck means it's going to be a Swablu deck. And that basically means the only way that they can kill my Oricorio is with a base Altaria or the Greninja, right? And they ping the Greninja. Now, I'm going to go ahead and throw this down, throw Magnemite down. We have 3 Pokemon. That's more than enough. They have to knock out 1, 2, 3 in order to win. And we have our Mars Magnezone ready to go. So hopefully, next turn, I'll be able to ramp and they don't Mars me. There goes the Chingling. If they put energy and swap, that'd be very strong for us because Chingling does nothing to our deck. And they should know that, I guess. We don't really have any like rare candies we're going to be playing or anything like that. You mainly want a Chingling for the rare candy plays. Sabrina does us nothing as well, so let's go ahead and Volt Charge. Alicia. I'm gonna Mars him from 5 to 3 and get some of his other basic Pokemon out of his hand. And I'm gonna Energy Oricorio, because if I wake up and he doesn't evolve and he stays in the active spot, I'm swinging in. And hopefully we got rid of his basic Pokemon, because then I can Sabrina him off of Chingling if he doesn't have the evolution here and he swings to the back. Pokeball, okay. Froakie. Froakie's not good. It got the Altaria. It's doing currently 100 damage, so my Magnezone can live. If he stays in the active, we just swing him with Magnezone, right? I think that's clear as day. We just swing him with Magnezone. Yeah, we have Oricorio here. All right, whew. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I was a little nervous right there. All right, let's hope we wake up. Ah, we needed to wake up to get that +1. We needed that +1 right then and there. That's unfortunate. I'm going to be forced to actually evolve here and not be able to ramp anymore. And I'll have to put energy on the Oricorio down low and end turn. We've got to wake up. We've got to wake up. Don't let me find out that we lose because he put us to bed and he managed to find his Froakie, Greninja, Suicun, or whatever, Cyrus, and ping us until we go to 130 on Magnezone. Like, we have a very strong aggression start. We can start knocking out some of these Pokemon left and right. Come on, game. Come on, game. Help us out, help us out. Throw me a bone, I beg, all right? Please throw me a bone. I've flipped 1, 2, 3, 4 times already, right? 4 or 5? I think I flipped 5 times, no? There's no way I flipped 5 for 5, 0 heads. Game, let me wake up. I could have killed 2 of their Chinglings and then Sabrina and killed the Man, this is not good. This is not good. Come on, game. Come on, game. We gotta hope we can wake up. Finally. When I mentioned that I have bad luck today, I'm not over-exaggerating the bad luck. We have bad luck today. All right? I'm going to go ahead. I'm swinging in on the Chingling. I'm hoping he doesn't have another basic Pokemon, because if he does have a basic Pokemon and a Cyrus in hand, he's able to Cyrus my Magnezone and kill it with the Altaria, and then we're cooked. If he doesn't have a basic Pokemon and he can't swing in here, we do have a chance. Come on. We flipped 5 tails. It's unfair if you have a basic and a Cyrus. It's unfair, right? Come on, come on, come on. There goes the Water Shuriken. He's gonna hit the Magnezone most likely here. Alright, he is hitting the Magnezone. Does he have Cyrus? Professors, no Cyrus. Okay. He's looking for another Swablu to put the energy onto right now, because then he could double Mega Altaria. Brother. I think he just top decked Cyrus, and now he wants to swing in for the first time on it. I think we can win the game. So let me not make a mistake. Right? I think we can win, right? So if I attack with Oricorio, I go up +2. Then kill Cyrus and kill my Magnezone with his Mega Altaria. I can Sabrina into the Greninja, and then I can Cyrus the Greninja and finish it. That's how we win the game, right? Sabrina, Cyrus for the end. Sabrina, Cyrus for the end. So let's go ahead and zap. Let's get our +2. He's got his Cyrus 1,000,000%. Oh, wait. Wait, it doesn't matter if he has Cyrus. We killed so many of his Pokemon. He doesn't have the Cyrus. We killed too many of his Pokemon. He needed the professors to find more Pokemon. He's gonna have to go back and sing. No, please, no. Not the sing. No, dude. No, please not the sing. I'm begging you, man. I landed 5 tails. Please don't swap. Please don't swap. Please don't swap. He didn't swap. Yo! Sabrina hit. Cyrus, finish. It's over for you, buddy. Yeah, it's over for you, Chief. Okay, I think I made the wrong play. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I made the wrong play going in with Magnezone, because now he can Mars me, and he doesn't have to Cyrus. Before, I could have forced him to Cyrus, and he can't Mars, and I keep my Cyrus. Now he can actually Mars me, and I lose my Cyrus, and I'm going down to 1. Wait, I might have thrown the game. He has 4 cards in hand. One's gonna be a Rare Candy, Greninja, and a Pokeball. No, not a Pokeball. No, he could win this. He could win this. I messed up. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to point that out for everyone watching. Take notes off of my mistake. Learn from my mistake. 100% we should have gone in with the healthy Oricorio in the active. Hit the Greninja. And then force him to Cyrus my Magnezone and not potentially Mars me. Because he could have had a Mars in hand. He has 4 cards. His cards was Cyrus, Rare Candy, Greninja. That's 3. The last one, high chances it was a Mars. We'll never know, but yeah. We came out on top. We'll take it. We'll take it, baby. Maybe he wasn't running Mars in the deck. Maybe he wasn't. That game was the most exhausting, stressful game I've ever played. More so than the last one, right? These games are getting very drawn out, it seems. Yeah, we should not have given the Magnezone. We got to make him work for the Magnezone. Worst he could have done was going to be red card after, which gives me a better chance of finding Cyrus. So yeah, bad plays all around, but came out on top. That's what I'm trying to say. The deck itself is good. Me piloting the deck, I'm making the deck seem bad, but it's very good. It's a very strong deck. And I know someone's asking about Pokecenter Lady in the deck or not over Clement. I think this is the very first game where I wanted to actually no, there's another game we ended up losing because we went against Nihilego and we had Oricorio die because of that. So Pokecenter Lady could be an idea to throw in if you want. Giant Cape's good, keeps us alive, installs the opponent, especially against Ninja Pings. So I guess maybe the wild card to toss out would be either a Elemental Switch, X-Speed, or a Clement, depending on what you want, your preference. Alright, we're going second. Second, which is very good against the Suicun deck. Not only are they down on energy, but we get to start hitting for 50 and hopefully knocking them out earlier, sooner than later. Problem is, we're starting with Magnemite. So, assuming we can find an X-Speed and an Elemental Switch, we can transfer the energy over the Oricorio and let him take over. Pass the torch onto Oricorio. But we're not going to miss out on 50 damage here. We'll gladly take that. Froakie and an Indeedee. I guess technically we're only doing 30 damage. Right? Because they get to heal a little bit of it back. Got our X-Speed, that's step 1. Now all we got to do is find Elemental Switch and an Oricorio. And we do have another Professor's Research to try and pull that off. So let's go ahead and attack. Hopefully next turn we'll be able to swap out from the active so we can build a bench. Because he's got his Rare Candy. And, oh man, he's got the Rare Candy. They're doing 60 damage, and they Mars me as well. So not only do we have to find Magneton, we need X-Speed. Oh man. Copycat could help us. I could evolve Copycat and then hope find something. Sadly, he'll be able to one-shot us now. Suicun. Oh, wait! Oh, no, yeah, he will be able to one-shot us. I was like, oh, wait. No, yeah, we do die. We do die. Alright, so no matter what, we've got to Magneton this. Got to Volt Charge it. Got to Copycat it. That X-Speed would have came in clutch, man. If we found another Pokemon here. Giant Cape does not keep us alive, unfortunately. But it does keep my bench Pokemon in the back alive from ping. What is the play? Like, truthfully, what is the play? We're at a huge disadvantage. I could cape the front, he'll go all in on the front, and I lose, and I have Magnemite, and then we lose. Or I could put Magnemite down, assume that he doesn't have Cyrus, and just prey on that, because we don't have any other options. Put the extra energy here. Giant Cape the back. Actually. Oh yeah, Giant Cape the back. And then if we top deck a Magnezone, we can start swinging in. We won't one-shot, but if we can make him flip tails, we negate all the damage and we'll be looking clean. So no Cyrus this turn. Come on, you can't have everything. Oh, okay. I guess you got everything, right? You got your Greninja very early on. You got everything. They had everything set up. Yeah, everything looks good in the deck, so I'm not sure what to get rid of for a Poke Center Lady, but I guess technically Poke Center Lady could have helped us win that game. All right, we are going first, which I'm not a fan of with Magnemite in the front, but we have an X-Speed, so I can always X-Speed over to a Oricorio if we find an Oricorio. No Oricorio yet, and one of our Magnemites will be taking the damage. Clement means guaranteed Magneton, which is good, but I'm hoping we find an Oricorio, right? At the bare minimum. It'd be nice. It'd be very nice finding an Oricorio, Pokeball, something. Second Furfro's going down. Copycat all around. Oh, man. I mean, Furfros are good as long as they don't throw a Dino down. Then I'm happy. Ah, there goes the Dino, right? There goes the Dino. Now I gotta make my mind up on Clement or Mars. One of the plays. One of the plays. Pokeball is an Oricorio. So I think my play is going to be the same as we said before. Clement for the double Magneton. We Oricorio down and retreat first and foremost. Because once you evolve, you need a 2 retreat cost. You'd be wasting energy doing that. I've seen quite a lot of people misplay by evolving first and then retreating. You should retreat and then evolve. So we'll double evolve the back here. Nice. Volt charge, also nice. I'm gonna go ahead and elemental switch from the weakened Magneton because he could have a Cyrus. So he'll be able to Cyrus that one, then I'll attack. That is good. Yes, it takes 3 hits to kill this guy. He'll be able to kill me as well. It'll take him 3 hits on top of that. Even if he has, say, the rare candy, Hydreigon, and he wants to evolve and kill my Oricorio, I can Mars him down from whatever amount he has to 2. And then we have our Magnezone ready to swing back in. He doesn't have the Hydreigon because he put energy on Mega Absol, so we are looking clean. I think this is still going to be a Mars play, and I'm hoping I don't play it too early. Right? He's clearly bricking here. But I can't tell what his next move is, right? His next move could very well be swinging with Mega Apps. Oh, wait, no. He would only want to swing in to remove cards from my hand, not to try and kill the Oricorio. Decisions. Got a lot of decisions to make right now. I think I'm going to get greedy and Mars. Take him down from 6 to 3. And we are gonna attack. I don't want to show my hand just yet on the Magnezone. He's already Mars'd me, I think, right? No, he hasn't. But it's okay. Even if we don't top deck Magnezone, if he Mars us, he's still giving us 3 cards. I gave him the rare candy. We gave him the rare candy. I still think that's fine. Furfrou is Cyrus fodder in the future to kill whenever we need to. The Hydreigon is the big threat, so if he wants to kill an Oricorio, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna hit for 90. He won't be able to ramp up on Hydreigon because he doesn't have any spots for Indeedee because Furfrou is taking up the spot. This is still perfectly fine, right? And the good thing is he won't be able to kill us because I'm going in with the healthy Magneton and not the unhealthy one. So let's Volt Charge the front, Volt Charge the back, Evolve the front, Copycat. Maybe we can find, say, a Giant Cape. I don't know what Giant Cape would do for me, but I will gladly take it on the front here. Keep him alive. And then we'll Energy on the Oricorio and Mirror Shot. So now, not only can this guy not hit us for 130, if he wants to hit with Mega Absol, he won't be able to 2-shot because I have 170 HP. And I still have a Cyrus, and Mega Absol won't be able to remove my Cyrus because I haven't pulled it yet, right? We have not pulled our Cyrus. I think his play is going to be Roar in Unison. Oh, wait, he put energy on Mega Absol. I was going to say Roar in Unison and go Furfrou and then attack me for 30. So I'd be forced to whatchamacallit, right? No, this is an interesting play by him. Now I'm guaranteed to get Cyrus without him removing my Cyrus. Is it an interesting play? He gets rid of my Professors. I would have gotten rid of the Sabrina. Magnezone's going in. He's got 2 to deal with. If I Sabrina, he gives me the weakened Furfrou. That's not worth it. I'm going to Mirror Shot. Because my last card is a Cyrus. If I were to Sabrina and he gave me the healthy Furfrou, then I could Cyrus. But I like it this way. I like this play here. He can stay in the active spot. He can attack again. He doesn't have another Dino because he already filled his entire bench. A Giovanni. Ooh. And he landed heads to actually hit. Ooh, not bad. The big problem is I don't think he has a way to kill the other Magnezone, right? I don't think he has a way to kill the other Magnezone. And my last card is a Cyrus. Thankfully, our last card, this is the one time where bottom decking a Cyrus comes in clutch. Because you don't want the Mega Absol to steal it. So we go down to 100. He can do 80 damage, and with another Giovanni that's only 90, we live, and I can go to my Oricorio and attack anyways. And there goes the Mega Absol retreating, because obviously if he attacks again, he's screwed, even with the second Giovanni. Thankfully, our last card was Cyrus. Clean him up. There it is. Gotta love the double Magnezone. Gotta love the double. If you can get 2 Magnezones online, your chances of winning are like 85%, right? Playing a Chingling could work into other decks. Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's play one more match, I think, chat. Let's play one more match. All right, we are going second, I think. We got a lot of good cards in hand right now. We have X Speed, Elemental Switch, Magneton, Magnezone. It's against the Suicun deck. And we have second energy advantage, so it slows them down drastically and allows us to start getting some early damage in without them evolving and getting early damage back. Well, no, they do get the evolution. They have first evolution advantage, so they can still hit us, sadly. I can't hit with Oricorio this turn, unfortunately. I wish I could. So we're going to have to swing in here. Hit for 30. And then next turn, I can X-Speed, Elemental Switch. Hit with Oricorio. We'll be in the active. It'll force him to use a Cyrus in the future to get to my Magneton. And we're looking good. This would be very disappointing, though, if he bricked and couldn't find anything. Because usually on a Suicun deck, you don't want to start with Roki in the front. You want Suicun or at least an Indeedee. But since he hasn't played any Pokeballs yet, I'm a little fearful that he bricked here at the very end. Which is unfortunate. I've had it happen to me. He's got the rare candy. Which one is it, though? Ooh. Okay. So he's got the Greninja. He's going to Water Shuriken. He's hitting the Oricorio. And he's got the Indeedee. Okay, so he's not bricking. Does he stay in the active spot, yay or nay? He is going to opt to stay in the active spot, it seems. I think we win if I... Hey, he's giving me a free swamp. I don't even need to X-Speed anymore. Appreciate it, man. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Because him using one Cyrus means now he won't be able to kill my Magneton in the back. I think he messed up by doing that. I have Magnezone. Yeah, I think you messed up, Chief. So I am going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to Elemental Switch one of the energies. I'm going to X-Speed. Just to let him know, hey, I had an X-Speed. You didn't have to Cyrus me. I was going to switch anyways. This is what I wanted. And then we attack. We have to attack here because I want to make sure we can get him into that one-shot threshold. He was at 110 HP. If he healed with Indeedee, he goes to 130. I wouldn't be able to kill him with the Magnezone. I want to one-shot this guy with all energy attached. But now, since we already burned one of his Cyrus, I don't have to really worry about him finding another Cyrus with a Magneton in the back. And if he does Cyrus the Magneton in the back this turn, he's only at 60 because he can't use Irida, which means Oricorio cleans up. And then that's one less basic Pokemon non-EX I have to worry about. So even if he does have a second Cyrus here, not the end of the world. Thankfully, he did not. Yeah, because if he had a second Cyrus, he kills my Magneton. So what? Oricorio cleans up. He has two Suicuns and an Indeedee. And then... what else can he do, right? He'd have to wait for another Froakie play. Magnezone's going down. Clement. Guess we didn't really need it, but we'll get the Magneton out of the deck so we can find other Pokemon instead. Now all we're looking for is a single Cyrus or a Sabrina. And then we can take out an EX. 20% chance of finding one of those and we'll be set. Hit the Indeedee once, it swaps. Use Sabrina back into it or Cyrus it. Not bad. Not bad. There goes the Suicun. Thankfully, it's only going to be doing 20 damage to us right now. Yeah, too little too late to start that Suicun ramp, I think. We'll take the easy win. Lisi is in fact a staple in this deck. Opening both Magnemite is amazing and lucky if that happens, but what happens if you don't? Your Pokeball finds your Oricorio. Lisi at turn 1 into a Clement. Turn 3. Yeah, but I don't know what to get rid of for Alicia unless I want to get rid of a Pokeball. I'll throw the idea out. I played this exact same deck list offline and I performed very well with it without Licia. But you might be cooking something with that Licia. I can throw it into the discussion. I'll talk about the deck list after this game here. All right, we are going first against maybe a mirror matchup. They might have the better hand, the upper hand, because they have second energy advantage. We'll have to wait. We'll have to find out which is better, going first or going second, assuming they're running the same exact deck. Now, let's go ahead and put double Magnemite down. I kind of want a Professor's first versus the Copycat, but I kind of want a Copycat as well because I could find another Professor's after a Copycat, and I don't want Magnezone just yet, so I think Copycat might be better value right here, unless we just top deck same Magnezone Professors. Magnetons, nice. And let's thin our hand as best as possible. Alright, you let me know. Was that the best play or not? Because I could have Professored into a Clement, and then I could have Clement, and then I could have Magnezoned. Hard to say right now, right? Hard to say if I jumped the gun too early with that Copycat. I was a little fearful because I didn't want to Professors and they Copycat. Too many times you Professors turn one, they Copycat your turn one advantage. Ooh, we got Clement anyways. Not bad. Okay. So I could technically Clement and not Sabrina. Just so I can have double Magneton. Oricorios aren't going to do anything in this matchup. He knows that. I know that. Now end turn. Say he doesn't find a Magneton. I can Sabrina into one of his Magnemites and get a kill. Say he does find the Magneton. I can still Sabrina and get a hit on it, I think, right? We one-shot the Oricorios, which is why we don't really need to deal with the Oricorios. So I think this is still going to be a Sabrina play if we don't find anything. Hope. Aww. Electrical Cord. So he's running the same double Oricorio, double Magnemite, everything. But he has Electrical Cord in the deck over the Elemental Switch, it seems. This might still be a Sabrina play, in my opinion. Right? Might still be a Sabrina play. And then I can just swing in for 50. So now we have one Oricorio I can Cyrus to kill. The other Oricorio I can kill straight up if he just goes to it. And then we just have to kill one more Pokemon. One more Pokemon here to deal with. Aw, my giant cape's gone. Never mind, we got it back. Not bad. They're running some funky stuff in the deck with the Iono. Alright, Magnezone's going in. Got our Cyrus. Do I Cyrus? I don't have another Sabrina. I don't think I Cyrus. I think I just Magnezone. And I Giant Cape, because he'll have to hit me. Oh no, it doesn't matter. He still has to hit twice. I probably hold on to the Giant Cape then. Oricorio. So, no Cyrus. And I just kill this Oricorio. Kill this Magnezone. Kill this Oricorio with Magnezone. So I think I'm going to do what I'm thinking of in my head. We kill the Oricorio. We go up +1. He attacks. Hopefully we can find another Magnezone so I can just swap and attack with the different Magnezone. And then whenever I kill just one Magnezone, I can Cyrus and finish off the Oricorio with either an Oricorio or a Magneton. So we just have to take down this one final boss right here. That's it. We have a literal single final boss to deal with. Right? And that's it. That's it. X speed. X speed's gonna be strong because I think we have to retreat off the active spot. I think we do have to retreat off of the active spot. So X speed, who am I going to? I could go to the... Ooh. It's a good thing I saved the giant cape. Go to the Magneton. Then I retreat over to the Magneton. And then I hit him. Because this puts him down to 90 HP range. I'm not going to get hit. And if I top deck a Magnezone, I can swing in. This is assuming that he hits me with a Cyrus right now. I think that was the best possible play, in all honesty. Cyrus. Not only does it mean that our... Like, if he doesn't evolve here, I think we win. Yeah, no, we win, right? I don't even need to evolve and one-shot this guy. I can hit him for 60, he'll hit me. But then I can swing back and kill him again. And that's his only Cyrus, unless he has another Sabrina. Mars him down is going to be the best possible play. Right? Right? Just Mars him right now? Punish him? I don't think Mars was the best play right now. I think I needed to wait one more turn. Because the play is going to be this. If he had that Sabrina in hand before I Marsed him, he could have won. But if he doesn't have it right now, we can kill the Magnezone. Licia, you got one card in hand. Licia means no Mars. So he's running Iono Licia Electrical Cord. That's different from my deck. Because I'm running Clement to get that guaranteed best chances to find Magneton. Alright, now we just have to hope he doesn't have a Sabrina in hand. Right? As his one single card. No, he doesn't have Sabrina in hand. He would have to top deck it because he would have used it on the Oricorio to kill it and win. So yeah, he doesn't have it. Let's go ahead and just Elemental switch everything in case he did have like a Mars or something of his own. I want to make sure we find this Cyrus back as best as possible. Oh, let's see. It's coming down to this final matchup. I'm at +2. He's at +2. I can one-shot him on both of these. He's top decking one single card. If it's a Sabrina, well played. It was a Magneton. He top decked a Magneton. Unless he's running something funky like a Giovanni, we win here. Cyrus? He had double? Your deck runs double Cyrus? Maybe he has the better Magnezone variant. Who knows? Maybe he has the better Magnezone variant. It seemed like he was bricking so hard, right? It seemed like he was bricking so hard. But maybe his variant's better. I don't know, right? All right, let's wrap it up there, chat. All right, this is the Magnezone Oricorio deck that we ended up making. It's a very old deck because this deck people used to run a long time ago. I can't remember what expansion it was. If you do remember, leave a comment down below to let me know what expansion. But this is an oldie but goldie where you used to run Magnezone. It was a different Magnezone, the one that did 110 damage. You'd lose an energy, and then you have 140 HP instead. However, now we're revamping the Magnezone because we're bringing it back with Mirror Shot, 90 damage, the same old Oricorio Magnezone, but this time we have Mirror Shot. We do have some other Pokemon cards thrown into the mix to help with the consistency, aka Clement. Clement is basically 3 Magnetons in the deck. You can either find your Magneton or find the Clement, and Clement will help you find those Magnetons. That's the name of the game. It's always going to be find the Magneton as soon as possible so you can start ramping up. So I like Clement in the addition of the deck. A giant cape for the Magnezone or the Oricorio, depending on your matchup, is always a good thing as well. We We have X speed, so we can get the best possible start. If we're starting with Magnemite, we can swap over to the Oricorio and still have a good start. But maybe you don't need X speed, because you could argue and say maybe putting energy on Magnemite, even if you're going first per se, you put one energy on it, and then you retreat into the Oricorio so Oricorio can tank a hit, and then you just ramp up the back. And maybe you just want to worry about staying safe on the Magnemite versus being able to get early quick damage in with Oricorio. So maybe an X speed and an elemental switch doesn't sound too enticing to you. Arguably, you could probably opt to kick out the elemental switch if you don't want that super quick early game aggression on Oricorio. Maybe kick out elemental switch for, say, Poke Center Lady for a little bit of healing to save you from Greninja pings or any status effects like sleep, poison, etc. Or just to keep you alive, right? So you could also go with that for a Poke Center Lady, or kick out elemental switch as your flex card and swap in Alicia if you want to try and find your Magnemites as soon as possible, because they are 50 HP Pokemon, so you could theoretically find it. I figured I wouldn't really need Alicia because we have 4 basic Pokemon. You're starting with 1 single Pokemon, so that's already 1 Pokemon out of 4. 50% chance of starting with the Magnemite and finding that Magnemite. And a Pokeball will give it a 66% chance if you did start with an Oricorio, no Magnemite, a Pokeball, 66% chance of finding a Magnemite, and a 33% Oricorio. You have pretty good odds of finding a Magnemite more times than not. But yeah, if you're running into a Chingling, then you might not be able to Pokeball, so argument's sake, you might want to have Alicia. I'll leave that up to you and decide on if you want to take a Pokeball out for Alicia, take out an Elemental Switch for Alicia, and or just take out the Elemental Switch for a Poke Center Lady. Those are like, I think Elemental Switch could be a flex card, or the X Speed could be your flex card. So these 2 could be your flex cards for sure. I do think that the Copycat's necessary. Mars, especially in ranked mode, is necessary. Sabrina Cyrus is always good. However, that last match we went into, apparently they run double Cyrus, so it's hard to think about what is the proper lineup. I like Sabrina Cyrus. Is good for most situations. I've won games where I could just Sabrina them off of whatever I needed them to into a bench Pokemon if they had a Pokemon that had a lot of HP that I couldn't get through. So I like the best of both worlds here, but let me know your thoughts, right? And that's it. If you think you're going to be consistent on Magneton and don't need Clement, then sure, take out the Clement and throw it in another trainer if you so wish. But if I had to pick any card that you could kick out and be fine with, probably the Elemental Switch you can get by with. And you can just slow build the Oricorio if you really want to do that, since your Magnezones are going to be like your main damage dealers and your main win cons most of the time. But hey, don't think bad about Oricorio. Oricorio can win games all on his own. I've had, I think, a game or 2 where the opponent literally just conceded the moment I put double Oricorio on the field, because they were like, okay, we have nothing in our deck that can deal with it. I'm just going to concede. So Oricorio is Oricorio. It's always good. But this is the Magnezone Oricorio deck. Very good, very strong in my opinion. I played a lot of games offline before I even tried this deck out online, and I was going on multiple 4-game win streaks, 3-game win streaks. So it was like win 4, lose 1, win 3, lose 1, win 3 again, lose another 1, win 2, lose 1. It was very good, very strong, very consistent in my opinion. So let me know how this deck does and performs for you if you end up trying the deck out yourself. And of course, if you have any other future deck suggestions that you want me to try out, leave them down in the comment sections below, and hopefully we'll give it a shot. Warzone is one of your favorite ranked decks. Play it all the time. Yeah, it's hard to find out, right, chat? Like, their Alicia didn't really do anything for them. Their Alicia did nothing that game. The last game that we played, the mirror matchup, their Alicia didn't do anything. I was surprised by the double Cyrus. Truth be told, I was surprised by the double Cyrus. I mean, they bricked, but we also bricked. It was Battle of the Bricks, who brick less. We couldn't find our Magnezone, and we had like 3 cards remaining or something, so I think we brick more not on finding the Magnemite or the Magneton, but the Magnezone, because we have a lot of ways to find who we need. But yeah, that was fun. I'm a fan of Magnezone or Ikorio. It's a fun deck to play. It is an old deck. Well, it doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere. Here against including Licia as well. If anything, maybe Poke-Center Lady could have got me out of a couple of bad matchups. I'm thinking about that game where I was forever put to bed, and I think we lost that game, right? I was put to bed for a long time and I lost? I don't know if we lost that. Did we lose that perpetual sleep game where I flipped 5 tails? I think I did lose that, which sucks if I did, because that's just pocket, right? That's just pocket. You could have the opponent checkmated, ready to go. All it takes is one Pokemon put to bed. You flip 5 tails every single time. You go 3-4 turns without being able to wake up, and then they come back and win. That's pocket. I think we lost that match, which if we did, I feel like I gotta include that loss into the video just so people know how much bad luck we had. Sleep Swablu is the pocket demon. Yeah, man. Yeah, X-Speed might be too much, which is why I try to give the flex cards, right? I try to say if you don't want the X-Speed or the Elemental Switch, those two can be your flex cards. You can swap it out for whatever you want. But everything else in the deck seems strong. Them using Iono in their deck variant seems questionable to me. I don't think I'm running Iono. I don't think I would run Iono, even if I kicked out the X-Speed. And then, what else do they have? They had Iono, Licia, Double Cyrus. Sabrina into Cyrus. Oh yeah, I think I did win that, because I was able to Sabrina. And then I Cyrus the Greninja back. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to be looking at the footage. We played quite a bit of decks, or games today, which means that it's going to take me a little bit more time to actually upload the video. So hopefully the video goes live today. I'm going to schedule it hopefully at 1:30 a.m. That's at about 2 hours now. 2 hours to go back, review some of the footage, pick some of the games that are going to be good games, because we played way too many games. We played over 20 games today, and I can't include all 20 games in the video. So we'll try and get at least like 10 of them, half of it. We'll include a lot of the wins. We'll include some losses as well. We'll most likely be including that last game loss that I played, most importantly. So be on the lookout for that, chat. This video will go live later today, 1:30 a.m. Overall, I like the deck. I do think, I don't know if it was because I played at a certain time offline and the time zone that I played in helped me win a lot of games, because playing online today with the same exact deck list, it was a night and day difference, man. Yesterday offline, it was night and day, but it could be because of the timing, right? Maybe certain people at this time zone, they get off, they go to bed, and then the time zone I play, because I started playing offline from like 4 hours from now, I think. 4 hours from now, so whatever time zone that is for people. Maybe I just ran into people that weren't really playing that well. But anyways, chat, I appreciate you guys hanging out and being here. We have not gotten double Mega Latios, so we won't be able to play it just yet. However, we do have a shop ticket, so I am guaranteed able to buy it. Problem is, we don't have a single one of the Charmeleons yet, so I might want to save the shop ticket for the Charmeleon, and I'll wait until next time we play and we go online to see if we end up opening the Mega Latios from a pack or not, or if we end up opening the the Charmeleon itself from a pack. So next stream, we'll hit up Mega Latios. We'll probably play some games that are not ranked mode, but still record some footage with it, have some fun, and do some public matches instead. Take a little bit of a breather from the ranked mode, but we're still going to be trying to play some ranked. I'll most likely be playing some games offline as well. So yeah, time zone. Yeah, it's probably the time zone, man. I'm going to play some more games offline. I'm going to be playing with Magnezone or Ikorio. I appreciate you guys hanging out and being here. It's lunchtime. I'm going to go grab some food. Much love. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe. All of that good stuff. I don't know if I'll be back on tomorrow. Usually we do go live on Sundays, right? for Pokemon Pocket. I have to think about it. I'll have to think. Next week's going to be a very busy week. It's going to be packing week. So we'll see. Yeah, I might. 65% chance we go live tomorrow, Sunday. If not, then I fear the next stream will have to be Tuesday. Tuesday, the 20th. We'll wait and see. If I see you guys tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. If not, then yeah. Much love, chat. Thanks for hanging. I'll catch you guys next time.